averaging 78 points a game and giving up 71. But, again, Bert, this is a different Texas team. They've been playing well as of late because they're healthy.
Yeah, and they got confidence. They've got 2 wins here at the tournament. They're feeling good about themselves. They've been making shots. So we got to smack them in the face early with our defense.
It's the Big Orange against the Burnt Orange here in Nashville. Tennessee wearing their home throwback uniforms, the cream-colored ones with Vol script on the front and orange numerals. Texas in their burnt orange with white numerals. Rodney Terry, a former Rick Barnes assistant at Texas in his 3rd year as the head coach, and Rick Barnes in his 10th year here at Tennessee. The officials, Don Daly, Byron Jarrett, and Owen Short. So, set to go. And, Bert, I guess one thing you really look at Texas, their legs today after playing 2 tough games.
That's right, in a double overtime game yesterday. So they've had 2 tough days in a row. Tennessee's been resting, so we'll see.
Second go-round, Tennessee beat them down at Austin 74-70 and looking to beat them here in Nashville today. Wherever you're listening in Big Orange Country, we are underway, and the opening tip is controlled by Milicic of Tennessee. Ziegler, top of the circle. They swing it around left side to Lanier.
Pope's on Lanier.
Yep, top of the key, Milicic. Milicic has the ball knocked away. Kaluma steps in, still loose on the floor. They still scramble after it. Finally, they're tied up, and on the alternate possession, Texas will get the basketball. So a turnover for Tennessee on its first possession, and Texas will have it. Bert, one thing I saw yesterday watching them play Texas A&M, they're very sound defensively.
Yeah, they are. Rodney Terry's an excellent coach. He learned a lot of that defense from Coach Barnes.
There's no question about that.
How long did he work for him? A long time.
Yeah.
Double-figure years, wasn't it?
Yeah. Johnson to throw it inside front court. Now Texas has it for the first time. Mark is their point guard. He's 6'5". Lanier's got him.
Mashak's got Trey Johnson, their leading scorer.
Shedrick, top of the key, gives to Johnson. Johnson fires a pass in the corner. It's deflected out of bounds by Mashak. Try to get it to Pope, and so it'll be Texas ball.
Yeah, if he doesn't deflect that, it's an open 3.
Yep. Johnson will throw it in. Johnson looks, lobs it in bounds, and it goes to Mark. Tremont Mark, top of the circle, guarded by Lanier. Mark drives with the left hand, pulls it up, gives to Kaluma. Goes against Milicic to the basket. Milicic blocks the shot and gets the rebound.
Clean block.
Tennessee in front court. Mashak gives it to Lanier. Lanier makes a move, can't get a shot off, gets a pick from Akpara, swing it back to Milicic. Milicic dribbles top of the circle, fires it right side. Lanier, he drives to the top of the key with the left hand, goes to the basket. His layup is good.
Great drive by Chaz. That's what you want to see from him. If he gets going to the basket, it opens up that outside shot. They won't overplay him so much.
2-0 Tennessee. Mark splits the defense. Mark drives against Milicic, shut off, and gives it back to Pope. Pope out by midcourt with Ziegler right on him. Pope fires it to Kaluma, goes baseline to the basket. This time he lays it up and in.
Kaluma's a good player, athletic.
Got loose on the baseline, coming in from the left side and laid it up and in. Ziegler brings it back out front. We're 90 seconds in. We're tied at 2. Ziegler fires Lanier, comes off the curl, fires and missed it long, and the rebound goes to Texas, but there's going to be a foul called, a holding foul on Texas against Milicic. As
I think it's Kaluma.
Yeah, Kaluma was holding him. That'll be his first foul, and so Tennessee will bring it in under the goal. Ziegler to handle the inbounds. Look for the alley-oop here. Ziegler fires to Lanier, comes off the screen, fires, and it rolls in.
Got the touch. Shooter's roll.
Lanier got that one to bounce in, and Tennessee leads it 4-2. Mark across the midcourt stripe for the Longhorns. Top of the circle. Drives, gets all the way to the basket and lays it in with the left hand. Nobody shut him off.
It's a good move.
We're tied at 4. Ziegler quickly back the other way for Tennessee. Gives to Milicic. Transition 3 on the way. That's short. Long rebound. Bangs are out there to Shedrick. And Shedrick's going to be pushed and fouled by Milicic. And he crashes into Mark, who is slow to get up.
Yeah, he's holding his lower back. It looks like they had a collision.
Mark might have got a knee in the back from Milicic. He pops up, says he's okay.
That's a big old knee, too.
It is. We're tied at 4. 17:54 to go in the first half. Texas's ball. Tennessee leads the all-time series with the Longhorns 6-4. First meeting was in 1952. Tennessee's won 3 straight against Texas. Mark comes up against Lanier. Mark dribbles left side, pulls up, gives to Kaluma. Thought about a 3, goes behind the back at the free throw line, spins right. A little floater is no good. Shedrick had it for a moment, knocked out of his hands, and it'll still be Texas ball. Texas got a little cute there that time.
Yeah, Kaluma had a drive to the basket, and he made a difficult shot.
Throw it
the
over
baseline.
the rim.
It could have used the board.
Yep, Shedrick had it, knocked out of his hands. So Texas will bring it in with 13 seconds on the shot clock. They lob it way out front to Kaluma. Kaluma now flips it over to Mark. Ziegler knocks it into the back court. Mark has to go to get it with 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Does he know it?
Mark working on Ziegler. Pulls up, fires, missed it. Shedrick gets the rebound. Swings it out to Johnson. Johnson on the dribble against Meshack. Fresh 20 seconds on the clock for Texas. Mark with Ziegler on him. Always tries to go to that left hand. Spins, lost his balance, and he flips it off to Kaluma. Back out front, Pope, a long 3 is no good. Rebound inside, Ziegler trying to save it, and it's out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by Texas.
Texas is battling.
Yeah, they are. We're tied at 4. 17:04 to go in the first half. And Texas going to get a sub into the game. Kendall Weaver comes in.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he was one of the guys that was hurt when Tennessee played down in Austin, didn't play much.
He's kind of a do-everything kind of a guy. Excellent player, good defender.
Yep, kind of a hammerhead type guy. He'll do everything for you.
Yep.
Ziegler, top of the key to Milicic. Milicic, Doc Parr, we're tied at 4. Ziegler, top of the circle. They double team him. Fire to Lanier on the right side in front of the Texas bench. Lanier dribbles, top of the key, can't get a shot off to Milicic. Now back to Lanier. Lanier fires it left side. Meshack with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Meshack in the corner. Milicic, a 3 on the way. Bounces no good. Tip in by Meshack.
Great finish by Meshack. He caught that rebound in midair and laid it in.
6-4. Tennessee gets the lead. 16:29 to go first half. Trey Johnson hadn't been able to get a shot off yet because Meshack's been right on him, and now Trey Johnson lost the handle, dribbling out by midcourt, and it goes out of bounds. Meshack's bothering the guy a little bit,
to say the least.
Tennessee leads 6-4 with the basketball. Ziegler across the line. Ziegler dribbles to the hash mark in front of the Texas bench. Now gives to Lanier. Goes baseline against Pope. Spins into the lane. Fakes, goes up, fires, short. I thought that was going in. Johnson went after the rebound. It goes out of bounds, and Johnson just let it go out of bounds. Didn't grab it, and it's off Texas.
Yeah, that was a mistake. I thought Lanier made that shot as well.
I did too.
It looked good.
He never misses that shot.
No. I'm glad to see him being aggressive on offense, though. He's got a height advantage on Pope. He can take him inside and shoot right over him.
Texas going to the bench. And Devon Pryor is coming in, replacing Johnson. Johnson's had kind of a rough start. A lot of folks do against Meshack.
He ain't going to have any open looks, that's for sure.
Milicic, top of the key, Lanier gets to the free throw line, pulls up, fires. That's good.
There he goes. Let him have another chance.
Lanier's got 6. Tennessee leads 8-4. Texas with the ball as Pope will bring it up against Ziegler. Pope cautiously dribbling in the front court. He fires it left side. Goes to Pryor. Pryor now to Weaver. Weaver, free throw line, gives to Kaluma. Thought about a 3. Fakes, gives it out. Weaver will take a 3, and he hits it.
Yeah, Weaver's a good player.
Weaver trails a 3, and it's 8-7 Tennessee. Tennessee back quickly the other way. Lanier pulls up, fires. Long range at 3 is good.
How can you lose him?
He's got 9 quick points.
Money.
Texas didn't get back. And Tennessee leads it 11-7. Weaver brings it to front court for Texas. Now to Pope. Pope double teamed. Fires the pass to Kaluma. Back out front to Pope. Thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Fires it right side. Give and go. Pope gets it. Pope under the basket. Reverse layup. Missed it. Akbar made him change it. Rebound goes to Milicic. On the dribble to front court. Milicic hands it to Ziegler. Ziegler back to Lanier. Lanier. They hedge on him. He fires the ball in the corner to Milicic. Milicic picks up his dribble. Looks, gives it to Ziegler. Ziegler with 13 seconds on the shot clock bounces the ball off one of the Texas players because he was in a double team along the sideline. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll still be Tennessee ball, and that'll take us to a break. 14:38 to go in the first half with timeout here in Nashville. Tennessee and Chaz Lanier off to a good start. He's got 9 of Tennessee's 11 points. And Tennessee leads Texas early, 11-7.
It's Big Orange basketball time. And as the official healthcare provider of the Vols, the University of Tennessee Medical Center is proud to serve you, UT athletes, and Vol fans living in East Tennessee. Like the Vols, we recognize the power of leadership and teamwork to achieve the best results. That's wisdom for your life and wisdom where you live. Visit wisdomnearme.com to find a location near you.
You're tuned in to the Ford F-150 Highlight Show. Go Vols!
Bob, when you talk about all-time bests, you gotta talk about Ford F-150.
F-150 is clutch in big moments.
Power, smart tech, outstanding capability.
That's why it's the best full-size pickup in Tennessee.
Ford F-150 is a slam dunk.
For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of the Volunteers.
Based on S&P Global Mobility Total U.S. New Vehicle Registrations for the standard full-size pickup segment, RYTD April 2024.
Just over the mountain in North Carolina is a destination that takes entertainment to a higher elevation. Treat yourself to an unforgettable getaway in Cherokee, North Carolina. Enjoy resort accommodations, celebrity chef restaurants, world-class golf, exciting shows, shopping, and so much more. Book your stay at visitcherokeenc.com. And with Interstate 40 now open, it's even easier to get there. Take your entertainment to a higher elevation. Cherokee Resorts and Entertainment, official partner of the Tennessee Volunteers.
As leaders in disaster cleanup and restoration, headquartered in Tennessee, pros at ServPro are prepared for anything. Whether it's fire damage, water damage, or cleaning up after a big wind, you can count on ServPro to help make it like it never even happened. With more than 50 locations across Tennessee, they've got Vol Nation and their businesses covered. Call them at 1-800-ServPro, proud sponsor of the Tennessee Volunteers. ServPro, independently owned and operated.
Enjoy the world's most refreshing beer, Coors Light, all season long. Whether you're at Food City Center or hooping it up from home, crack open an ice-cold Coors Light, the official beer of enjoying college basketball wherever you are. When things heat up on the court, Coors Light is there to cool things down. Because it's made to chill. This season, reach for the beer that supports the Vols. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Tennessee Volunteers. Celebrate responsibly. 21 means 21.
This is the Vol Network, and you're tuned in to Tennessee basketball at the SEC Basketball Tournament.
Tennessee off to a good start against Texas. They lead it 11-7. Bert, you mentioned when Chaz Lanier scores 20, Tennessee usually wins. He's got 9 already in this one. Off to a good start.
Yeah, he's 4 for 6. Tennessee's feeding the ball. He's got an advantage over Pope size-wise. He's been able to get inside, shoot those little short jumpers. Then he made a long three a minute ago. He's got the full package offensively, and if he's hot, look out.
Tennessee's going to go to the bench after this first media break as Jordan Gainey comes into the game, and Dubar is in. Lanier will take a seat, and Milicic will sit. 14:38 to go. Tennessee on the ball. 12 seconds on the ball shot clock as Gainey will bring it inside front court. Gainey holds it, looks, fires it back out front. Dubar now top of the key. Akpara on the weave gives to Ziegler. Ziegler back to Dubar. Dubar on the wing drops it off down low. Akpara making a move, spins, fakes, goes up, puts it off the glass, missed it, and a shot clock violation. Didn't hit the rim.
That's not his shot, really.
No.
He needs to spin with that little half hook. But he was running out of time on the shot clock. I guess he had to shoot it.
Zurich Onyema is into the game for Texas. He's a big body inside, 6'9", a junior out of El Paso, so he's bodying up on Akpara that time. Texas with the ball. Mark across the line. Johnson still on the bench for the Longhorns.
Ziegler's going to take it away from him.
Whistle and a reach-in foul. It's going to be on Ziegler trying to swipe it away. Onyema was dribbling the ball down to post up, and Ziegler reached in and slapped him on the wrist. That will be Tennessee's second foul. It's not a shooting foul, and Texas will bring it in under the goal. 11-7, Tennessee leads. 14:08 to go in this first half. Texas trying to get organized, trying to get the ball in, and they finally do into the corner. Then Pryor had it, knocked out of his hands by Gainey. So we'll do it again, this time in front of the Tennessee bench with 18 seconds on the shot clock. Tremont Mark will throw it in. Now, wait a minute. They're going to ask for time. There's something on the floor. Little souvenir. Somebody lost, looked like an earring.
Yeah, it looks like an earring.
Well, one of the dance team, I think, lost the earring. We'll find a home for that. Texas to bring it in. Throw it out to Kaluma. Kaluma hands it back to Mark. Mark with Meshack right on him. Mark still on the dribble, gets around him. Left hand goes to the basket. The ball blocked from behind by Dubar, but it goes right back to Texas. They'll swing it out. A three-pointer by Kaluma is good.
Wow, that was a break for Texas. Tennessee played great defense and blocked the shot and went right out to a Texas player who threw it over to Kaluma for the open three.
11-10. Tennessee by one. Lanier top of the key. Kaluma now will try and slow him down. Meshack gives back to Lanier. Lanier behind the back, step back, long three. Good!
He's feeling it.
Kaluma was right on top of him.
Can't play much better defense than that.
And Lanier still bombs in a three-pointer. 14-10, and Lanier has 12 of Tennessee's first 14 points.
When he's hot, defense doesn't matter.
There's Mark, illegal screen, Onyema. As he picked off Meshack, illegal screen against Texas, gives the ball back to Tennessee. First foul on Onyema. And now Trey Johnson comes back in. Bert, I think sometimes for freshmen in a game like this, sometimes they need to just catch their breath and maybe come back later and see what they can do.
I think that's exactly what he did. Let him get a feel for the game from the bench.
13-10, they ruled that last shot just a two. That's again. That's another two from out front.
Money!
Wow. What a start for Chaz Lanier.
That means you got 14?
Yeah, Lanier's got 13 right now. 13 of Tennessee's 15. Kaluma, right side to Weaver. Tennessee needs to keep riding that horse, don't they?
No doubt.
Mark out front. Mark on the dribble. Drops it off, going to the basket. Pryor throws it up, no good. Draws a foul. Kate Phillips just came into the game. That was actually Jason Kent, who also just came in for Texas. And the foul is going to be on Kate Phillips, and that will send Kent to the line.
Well, you know, Vince's interview with Chaz before the game, he mentioned he's never played at Bridgestone. He's from Nashville, so he's got a lot of family. That's great for him. Great for his family.
Kent at the line for Texas. He's played a lot of basketball in his career and hits the free throw. He went to Indiana State, and he transferred to Texas. This is his 148th college basketball game.
Wow.
And
how old is he, 30?
Yeah, just about. He's missed 8 games this year, so he's really hurt him. He gives him another body. He's 6'8". Only averaging 55% at the line. He hit the first one and hits the second. He probably hadn't done that much this year, but he hit them both. 15-12. Tennessee by 3. Meshack, top of the key. Meshack hands the ball to Gainey. Gainey drives, gets to the basket, lays it up and in with the left hand.
Great decision by Gainey. He caught the ball. He was getting ready to shoot it. Said, hell, there's a lane to the basket. He took it right to the rim. Great play.
Tennessee by 5 with 12:20 to go. First half. Julian Larry into the game now for Texas. Pass down low. Kent gets it, lays it up and in. Somebody lost Kent. He had an easy layup underneath. 17-14. Tennessee by 3. 12 minutes to go in the first half. Meshack, top of the key. Now to Lanier.
He wants to shoot it again.
Lanier drives. Pulls up, baseline jumper. No, but he got fouled.
2 shots.
Julian Larry fouled him. And that'll take us to the under 12 break. Timeout. 11:51 to go in the first half. Chaz Lanier, 13 of Tennessee's 17 points. And the Vols lead Texas 17-14.
From the practice court to the free throw line, Our attitude is always the same. Confidence and commitment can turn dreams into reality. Where there's a dream, there's a way. And that's First Horizon's philosophy. Big bank muscle, small bank hustle. First Horizon Bank, proudly serving Big Orange Country for over 160 years. It's no wonder First Horizon is the official bank of Tennessee Athletics.
Hey, Big Orange fans, it's Stir the Perk. Real ball fans know there's no better place to gear up for the game than Dick's Sporting Goods. We've got everything you need to show your Tennessee pride. From the court to the diamond, Dick's has all the gear to dominate your play. From bats to cleats, Dick's has you covered. Best brands, best gear, best selection, only at Dick's. Your season starts here. Visit your local store today or shop online at Dicks.com. Dick's Sporting Goods, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
Hey Vol Nation, it's Coach Rick Barnes. After a number of years on Rocky Top, I look back on the journey it's been so far. From the rush of the SEC Tournament to the quiet intensity of Monday practice, success is in the details. The folks at Pilot know a thing or two about that. They're out here day and night to help you make the most of every mile. Just like things are always better in that Tennessee Orange, every journey's better with a stop at Pilot. See you out here.
UT fans know it takes teamwork to win. And when you choose Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, you can get it all. Medical, dental, vision, and wellness from a mission-driven company that has been right here for over 75 years. So you get the simplicity of one card and the peace of mind of one team working together for your health wherever you go. Now that is a huge win. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee.
The forward starts here, then sets a pick at the top of the meat department. Now move baseline to the produce section and look for the man cutting straight through the checkout lane.
Hey, Coach Barnes, do you carry that whiteboard with you everywhere?
Hey, whether we're at the Food City Center or here at our local Food City, success happens when quality ingredients and great preparation come together. Food City, official supermarket of the Vols.
This is the Vol Network, and you're listening to the Tennessee Volunteers at the SEC Basketball Tournament with Bob Kessling, Bert Bertelkamp, and John Wilkerson.
Bob Kessling, Bert Bertelkamp back at Bridgestone Arena during that timeout. Tennessee's got an extra point added to its total. I think they went back and checked one of the Chaz Lanier three-point shots and gave it to him. They ruled it a 2. Yeah. So Tennessee's got a 4-point lead and give Lanier 14 points. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Produced by Learfield. This is the Vol Network.
Your station for the Vols.
107.7 WIVK-FM, Knoxville.
A Cumulus Media Station.
WIVK.
This copyrighted broadcast and exclusive presentation of Learfield and the Vol Network under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Tennessee. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Tennessee.
At 13:30, the basket has been changed to a three-point shot.
That's the Lanier shot.
Yeah.
Prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Tennessee and Learfield Vol Network. Announcers are provided by Learfield Vol Network and approved by the University of Tennessee. Bob Kessling, Bertelkamp with you as Lanier goes to the line, shoots and misses the free throw. He'll have another one. Lanier is 8 of 12 from the floor, 6 of 8 from the floor. Everybody else for Tennessee is 2 of 4. So Lanier has been the primary option offensively. He hits the second free throw, and that's 14 first half points for him. And Tennessee leads 19-14. Texas in front court. Larry's got the ball. Larry with Dubar switch it on and him, gives to Shedrick. Now back to Larry. They're looking for Johnson, but Meshack all over him. Johnson gets the pass, gives to Larry, swings it to Mark. He's going to throw a 3 up there, and he missed it. Kate Phillips boxing out, gets the rebound.
Great box out.
Tennessee with the ball as Gainey gets to the front court. Gainey with the 11:25 to go in the first half, gives to Meshack. Meshack takes it down to the corner. Meshack holds the ball on the dribble, bounce pass to Lanier, goes to the basket and lays it in.
Great recognition by Chaz. He was overplayed. He cut back door. Meshack hit him with a perfect bounce pass for the finish.
Lanier having a huge first half. 11 minutes to go. Tennessee leads it now 21-14. Bounce pass, left side. Trying to work his way into the lane. A little fall-away jump shot, no good by Johnson. And the rebound goes to Tennessee's Dubar.
I think Tennessee's defense is getting the best of Texas.
Yep, here's Meshack. Kicks it out. Dubar's got an open three. No good. Phillips tips it up with one hand, then goes for the missed rebound. Ball comes loose, and Johnson comes out of there with it. Texas in front court. Johnson, stutter steps. There's a pass down low to Mark, and he lays it up with the left hand.
It's a great pass by Johnson.
Great finish, too.
Yeah, it was. Excellent.
And Mark had to kind of corkscrew. They flipped that up with the left hand. 21-16, Tennessee. We're approaching the 10-minute mark to go in the first half. Gainey, top of the key. Gets to Meshack, back to Gainey at three-point range. Gainey, across the key, it goes to Dubar in the corner. Meshack, wide open, fires, and way too long. Mark rebounds for Texas. Longhorns have it, down 5. We get under 10 minutes to go first half. Johnson has been very quiet. Larry gets the ball in the lane. Spins against Lanier. Kicks it off to Kent. Kent drops it off to Johnson. Johnson, tough shot from the baseline is good.
Wow, that was a tough shot. Meshack was all over him.
21-18, a fall away, 15-footer on the baseline by Trey Johnson, his first basket. Here's Gainey driving around to screen and gets held going to the basket. And so the foul is going to be on Texas, and I'm not sure they called the foul on. We'll double check that.
Not sure either.
It looks like it's on. Well, it's not on Larry. Got to be on. It's on Mark.
Yeah, number 12.
Yeah, Tremont Mark gets the foul. Fourth team foul on Texas. Tennessee with 3 team fouls. 9:33 to go. Inbounds pass. Milicic back to Ziegler in the corner. Ziegler brings it back out front. Now he turns, launches a three, and he missed it. Pope rebounds for Texas. Texas wants to push into front court. Pope behind the back. Can't get a shot off. Drops it off to Weaver. Back to Pope. Pope at the hash mark. Drives top of the key with a right hand. Works on Ziegler. Gets in the lane. Fall away jumper. Rolls in. That's his first bucket of the night. And Texas has cut this down to a 1-point game. 21-20. 9 minutes to go first half. Milicic picks up his dribble at three-point range. Give and go Ziegler. Goes
good pass.
He slams it.
Great pass by Ziegler. A touch pass.
20.
He hardly even caught it. He just tipped it over the bar for the slam.
23-20. Another assist for Zakai Ziegler, moving up on the all-time Tennessee list and the all-time SEC list for assists. Pope. Bounce pass goes to Kent. Goes to the basket against Akpara. Flips it up and in. Took it right at him. Drew the contact and then flipped it up and in. Nice play. 23-22.
That was a nice
Tennessee.
play.
Give and go Milicic. He gets in the lane. Can't get a shot off. Throws it back out front to Gainey. 8:18 to go in the first half. Gainey down the lane. Gives it off to Meshack. Back to Gainey. Fakes a three. Pulls up. Free throw line jumper. No, but he got fouled as Kent ran into him and picks up his first foul.
Gainey's good at those head fakes. That time he drew the defense, head faked, got around him, got fouled on the shot.
Ziegler now with 3 assists. And that puts him at 697 in his career at Tennessee. He's chasing Johnny Darden, who had 715. Gainey at the line, he'll have 2 shots. He's a 78% free throw shooter. Gainey puts the first one up and in. 3 points for Gainey on the day. He's averaging 10.9 points a game. Birdie's really been a big addition to this Tennessee offense.
No doubt. He was good last year. He's even better this year.
Third leading scorer on the team. Second free throw on the way. That one's good, too. 4 points for Gainey. And Tennessee's lead now is 25-22. Texas trying to get the ball inbounds. Pope looks, finally does get inbounds, and it's stolen by Tennessee. Nice play by Gainey.
Yeah, excellent.
Stole it, gets it out to Milicic.
Texas got a little sloppy.
Ziegler, bounce pass back to Milicic, throws it out to Gainey at the hash mark on the right side. Now to Meshack, back to Gainey, fires top of the key, missed it. Meshack flies in, strong. The rebound. Out to Milicic, sets, fires, drills it.
That extra opportunity Meshack gave him. Money.
Milicic from the top of the key hits a 3, and Tennessee back in front by 6. That's just strong hustle right there.
That's just effort. You're right.
Pope across the line for Texas. 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Pope, top of the circle. Drops it off to Kent. He's still a three-point range. Wants to drive Milicic. Takes him inside, and Mashack slaps it out to the corner. Gainey gets the ball. Now to Ziegler in front court. Cross-court pass. Milicic drives in. Puts it up, no good. Got fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two when we come back. Tennessee on a spurt. They built up a 6-point lead and will go to the free throw line. 7:18 to go first half here in Nashville with timeout at the SEC Tournament. Tennessee leads Texas 28-22.
This responsible gaming message is brought to you by the Tennessee Lottery. When you play the lottery, it's important to play responsibly. Know your limit and spend only what you can afford. Set a budget and stick to it. And remember, as long as you're having fun, you're always a winner in our book. The Tennessee Lottery is a proud supporter of National Problem Gambling Awareness Month. To learn more about problem gambling resources, visit tnlottery.com.
Hey, Vol Nation, it's Coach Rick Barnes. After a number of years on Rocky Top, I look back on the journey it's been so far. From the rush of the SEC Tournament to the quiet intensity of Monday practice, success is in the details. The folks at Pilot know a thing or two about that. They're out here day and night to help you make the most of every mile. Just like things are always better in that Tennessee Orange, every journey's better with a stop at Pilot. See you out here.
It's the Ford F-Series Highlight Show. Go Vols.
Bob, let's talk about how Ford F-150 and Super Duty stay at the top of their game.
With all that power, smart tech, and outstanding capability that are designed to help you stay in the zone.
And they keep raising their game.
That's why for 47 consecutive years, Ford F-Series is America's best-selling truck.
Time to bring home a champion.
For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of the Volunteers.
Based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
It's Big Orange basketball time. And as the official healthcare provider of the Vols, the University of Tennessee Medical Center is proud to serve you, UT athletes, and Vol fans living in East Tennessee. Like the Vols, we recognize the power of leadership and teamwork to achieve the best results. That's wisdom for your life and wisdom where you live. Visit wisdomnearme.com to find a location near you.
Just over the mountain in North Carolina is a destination that takes entertainment to a higher elevation. Treat yourself to an unforgettable getaway in Cherokee, North Carolina. Enjoy resort accommodations, celebrity chef restaurants, world-class golf, exciting shows, shopping, and so much more. Book your stay at visitcherokeenc.com. And with Interstate 40 now open, it's even easier to get there. Take your entertainment to a higher elevation. Cherokee Resorts and Entertainment, official partner of the Tennessee Volunteers.
You were listening to the SEC Basketball Tournament on the Vol Network.
Jazz Linear, a big first half for Tennessee, 17 points. 17 of Tennessee's 28. The Vols lead Texas 28-22. Hey fans, at Sirius XM, you get it all, and all at the press of a button. Listen to your kind of music, commercial free, plus everything entertainment, every kind of comedy, and of course, coverage of every major sport, including the Tennessee Volunteers. So tune in to the best of the best. Bert, what have you seen that's been the best today for Tennessee?
Well, the offensive rebounding has been really good. They've got 5 of them. They've got 9 second-chance points. And also they forced Texas into 3 turnovers, but they've got 7 points off those turnovers. So that's really helped them. And obviously, Chaz has been the show so far. You mentioned 7 out of 9 from the field, 2 for 2 from the three-point line. He's feeling it today, and that's a great sign for Tennessee.
You know, you talk about this time of the season, and sometimes teams get heavy leg because of all the work. Tennessee looks pretty fresh today, don't they?
They do look fresh. They do.
And we'll see how heavy legs Texas will have. Again, this is their 3rd game in 3 days, and they've had 2 tough games, too.
Yeah, they have. Sure have.
Double overtime yesterday against Texas A&M. Milicic will go to the line for Tennessee. He's got 3 points in the game. Transfer from Virginia and Charlotte. He's got a 10-point average, and he's also 7 rebounds a game, best on Tennessee. And Milicic's first free throw hits the back iron and drops up and goes through.
Got the roll.
4 points for Igor. Dad was his coach growing up. So very fundamentally sound. Second free throw, no good, and Mark rebounds for Texas. 7-point lead for Tennessee. That matches the biggest the Vols have had here in the first half.
Meshack's on Mark.
Mark gets it off to Kaluma. Kaluma drives down to the right block, double teamed, and a whistle and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Milicic going for the steal. No,
Akpara.
Akpara, they got him. Went into a double team, and Akpara fouled him. And there's no Trey Johnson out there. I think Tennessee's into his head a little bit defensively.
Well, he may not have been playing good enough defense.
Mark trying to get the ball in bounds. Throws it. Inbounds it goes to Weaver. Weaver to Kaluma at the free throw line. Milicic guarding him. Kaluma gives it to Pope. Pope, top of the key. Spins it back to Kaluma. He's got an open three. Fires, and he missed it short. Good rebound, Akpara.
Excellent.
Great box out, and Tennessee's got the ball with 6:46 to go in the half. Tennessee leads by 7. Now there's a whistle away from the ball, and a foul is going to be called on Texas, and the foul is going to be on Weaver. That'll be his first.
Tennessee's in the bonus.
Yep, he was trying to keep Lanier away from getting the ball. And Lanier goes to the line. He's already got 17 in this first half. Tennessee's lead is 7. And Lanier at the line fires. He misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Texas rebounds it. Kaluma gets it. Gives it to Mark. Mark working on Meshack. Gets it down low. Shedrick. He goes to the rim. And he's going to be fouled by Ziegler as he picks up his second foul, and that'll be a shooting foul, and will send Shedrick to the line.
Ziegler seems like he's gotten 2 fouls a bunch this year in the first half.
Yep. Shedrick to the line. He had 14 points in the win against Texas A&M yesterday. He was 10 for 10 at the free throw strike. And he goes back there for 2 this time. His free throw is bouncing in.
10 for 10, huh?
10 for 10.
It's pretty strong.
He's got 967 points now in his career. And Shedrick will go again. 63% free throw shooter, a transfer from Virginia. Second free throw on the way, and that's good. He's on a hot streak at the line.
He's got that radar going, doesn't he?
29-24 Tennessee. 6:30 to go. First half, Meshack on the big SEC logo in the middle of the floor. Meshack keeps his dribble, now fires the right side, Milicic. Milicic drives against Kaluma, gets him on the block. The ball flipped away from behind, but it goes out front to Lanier at midcourt. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Lanier picks up his dribble, gives to Meshack. He's going to drive to the basket, goes in and scores.
Great play by Meshack. He saw the opening and he hit it hard.
31-24 Tennessee. What a heady player, Jemai Meshack.
Oh, yeah. He's
under 6 to go. Shedrick's got an open three, doesn't take it. Hands the ball back to Pope. He'll fire at the free throw line, and he hits. He's a great shooter.
He is good.
He's got 4. He had 42 in a game this year. 31-26 Tennessee by 5 with 5.5 minutes to go. Burt, as well as Tennessee's played in the first half, Texas is right there with them.
They're hanging tough. They sure are.
Ganey, top of the key. Left side, Meshack. They back off him. Meshack dribbles down to the block against Kaluma. Meshack comes across the lane, hooks it up from in front, and draws a foul. Meshack, I don't think they expected him to shoot it. And Kaluma reached in and picks up his second foul.
Meshack backed him down, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Drew the foul.
Kaluma was expecting him to kick it out to Lanier. Instead, he threw up a hook shot and draws the foul. 5:22 to go in the first half, and Meshack at the line. We were tied early at 2 and 4, and Tennessee's had the lead ever since, riding early the hot hand of Chaz Lanier. Meshack fires the free throw, and he hits. Remember the All-SEC defensive team, Zakai Ziegler, the SEC Defensive Player of the Year again. Meshack will go again. 73% free throw shooter. And he gets them both.
He's playing well.
He sure is. He's playing like a senior, isn't he?
Sure is, yep.
33-26 Tennessee.
Trey Johnson's back in, and Meshack's right on him.
Johnson so far in the game, he's got 2 points, and that was on a tough baseline shot. Here's Mark, going hard to the basket. Blocked by Milicic. Follow is up and in, though, by Shedrick. Nice follow, yeah. Good rebound. 33-28, Tennessee. Meshack, top of the circle. Under 5 to go in the first half. Now Lanier drives baseline against Mark. Picks up his dribble. Gives to Meshack out front. Meshack with Johnson on him. Gives to Milicic. Milicic backs it out on Johnson. Hands it to Meshack. Meshack out by midcourt. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Meshack pulls up from 15 and missed badly. Pope rebounds. Good defensive stand by Texas. Pope across the line. Hands it to Mark. He sets up the play with 4.5 minutes to go. Meshack on Johnson. He gives up the ball down the low to Shedrick. Shedrick back to Johnson. Johnson drives to the corner. Step back long. Bomb is good. That's a 3. What a tough shot.
He makes tough shots.
Makes him look easy.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
Allen Houston.
A little bit. Yeah, you're right. 33-31. Texas has been able to cut this lead down to 2 with 4 minutes to go. Gainey gets it down. Akpar goes up and lays it in against Shedrick.
Took his time, gathered himself, went strong to the back bucket.
35-31 Tennessee. Mark slowly will dribble it across the line. Gainey picks him up right there. Gets right around him, goes to the basket and lays it in.
Wow.
Boy, he blew right by Gainey.
He's quick.
35-33, Tennessee by 2. Meshack. He'll bring it up as Zakai Ziegler on the bench. There's 2 fouls. He finds Milicic wide open underneath. Somebody got lost, and Milicic gets the pass and slams it home.
Both defenders went with Chaz, and Igor rolled right to the basket, unmolested.
37-33. Tennessee by 4. Mark, bounce pass goes to Kenny. Lost it on the dribble. Loose on the floor, and Akpara picks it up. Turnover Longhorns. Here comes Tennessee in front court. 3 minutes to go in the half. Lanier, left side Milicic, down low Akpara against Johnson. Bullies his way to the basket. Lost the ball out of bounds, and it'll still be Tennessee basketball as Akpara brought the ball down and Johnson knocked it out of bounds. It'll still be Tennessee ball with 18 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Timeout here in the first half in Nashville with Tennessee leading the Texas Longhorns 37-33. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee basketball on the Vol Network.
All right, ladies, if you want to play well, you need to pick well.
Coach Caldwell, are you saying we need to set better picks?
I mean picking healthful foods to eat better and be your best. At Food City, their Pick Well program makes eating healthy easy. Just look for any of the 7 Pick Well shelf tags like Heart Healthy or Dietitian's Pick and more in-store and online. You can't play well unless you pick well, only at Food City, the official supermarket of the Lady Vols.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security. When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Tell Alexa to play 107.7 WIVK.
Hey, folks, thanks for listening today to the SEC Tournament, wherever you are in Big Orange Country, as we celebrate our 75th anniversary here on the network. Appreciate all the great radio affiliates across the state and throughout the Southeast. In Wartburg, WECO, FM 101.3, long-time Vol Network station. Bridgeport, Alabama, WJTW, AM 1480. And, of course, right here in the Music City in Nashville, 104.5, The Zone. And we also thank everybody listening around the world, SiriusXM, the Tennessee Athletics app, UTSports.com, and the Varsity app. This Vol Network station salute is presented by International Insurance Brokerage in Franklin, your local auto owners agency. We're talking about 104.5 The Zone. Get a shout out to Ron Slay, one of the mainstays on 104.5, going into the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah, great. He deserves it.
Sure does. What a
he's
great player.
He's an excellent analyst too on the SEC Network. He's entertaining.
Gets off the tracks a few times, but he's still funny.
But I mean, you got to get off the track every now and then.
He does. You got to get in the boom boom room. So anyway, Ron is a lot of fun, and he had, of course, got a chance early to get some games here on the Ball Network, filling in for you on some travel days, and he was a lot of fun. Well, he was fun to cover as a player.
Yeah, he was great.
He was hysterical.
Tremendous player, too.
Oh, yeah, he really was. Two-time SEC Player of the Year. 37-33, Tennessee leads by 4. Tennessee really has played really well this first half, but Texas is right there, just 4 points away.
Yeah.
I mean, Tennessee shot 56% from the floor in the first half, 6 of 9 at the line, and the lead's only 4.
Yeah, well, Texas is shooting the ball very well also at 54%. They've gotten to the free throw line a few times, and they've hung in there on the boards. Tennessee's up +1, but it's a hard-fought game, and Tremont Marks, a tremendous player, he's doing very well for them. But they got balance. You never know who's going to hurt you.
2:57 to go. Tennessee has the ball under the goal. And the ball lead is 4. Milicic looks to get it inbounds. Still looks. Gets it in the corner. Gainey turns, fires. Short on the shot. Milicic, offensive rebound. Milicic will bring it back out front to Meshack. And Tennessee gets 20 seconds extra. Mark is chasing Lanier all over the place. Milicic pops open, puts up a 3, no good. Mark rebounds, and a foul's going to be called on Texas.
Yep. Holding Meshack, I think.
Mark, I think, was holding him down. No, they say Trey Johnson gets the foul. That'll be his first. But Texas over the limit, and now Tennessee will shoot the 1-and-1. Tennessee 6 of 9 at the line. And Jemai Meshack. Meshack trying to build on this 4-point lead. Meshack first in the 1-and-1, puts it up and in.
He's played great first half.
7 points for him. Tennessee's lead is 5, 38-33. Meshack will try another one. Meshack takes his time and flips it up, and good. 8 points for Jemai Meshack in the first half. So Lanier's cooled off a little bit, but Meshack has picked up the slack. And it's a 6-point Tennessee lead. Mark dribbles it up across the line. Mark, top of the circle. Gainey's got him. Mark now drives, gets to the basket, kicks it over. Pope's got an open 3, and he nails it.
Mark's really setting him up with dribble penetration. They can't stay in front of him.
39-36. Tennessee, the lead is 3. Meshack, top of the circle. Right side Lanier. Got to get Lanier going again. Milicic kicks it off in the corner to Meshack. Meshack trying to take Johnson. Can't do it. Gives Lanier. There's a fall away 3. No good. Meshack gets the backside rebound.
Meshack's everywhere.
Meshack fires it out to Milicic. Milicic in the corner. Back out front Meshack. Meshack drives down the lane again. Spins in traffic. Goes up with the left hand. That's blocked that time by Kent. Here comes Texas trying to cut into a 3-point lead. Mark, top of the key. He's been running the ship for Texas. And they're having a hard time staying in front of him. Pass goes into the corner to Pope. Pope, step back, jumper, rolls off. Milicic flies in to get the rebound and gives it over to Gainey. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Gainey will back it out. Coach Barnes calls out the play with Tennessee leading 39-36. Gainey between the circles. Gainey into a double team. Gets it back to Okpara. Left side, Milicic. Milicic at 3-point range. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Milicic gives to Gainey. 3 seconds. Gainey launches long range, way short air ball.
Texas playing good defense,
I tell you what, they are really staying in front of Tennessee.
And they're getting after Lanier. He's not getting the ball where he wants to get it. He's having to work hard just to catch.
So Texas will have it with 1:04 to go in the first half. And Texas has called a timeout with 1 minute and 4 seconds left to go in this first half. Hey, fans, join us on Monday nights from Calhoun's on the River for Ball Calls. Talk Tennessee basketball with head coach Rick Barnes and Kim Caldwell each week. Ball Calls, the weekly radio call-in show for the Tennessee Volunteers and Lady Balls. Also, we'll talk spring sports. Monday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central Time, here on the Vol Network from Calhoun's on the River. Both Tennessee, the Volunteers, and the Lady Vols will learn this weekend where they'll be playing basketball next week in the NCAA tournament. Nice to have both teams in the tournament.
It really is. Really is. They've had a great year, the Lady Vols.
Tennessee at its 7th straight NCAA tournament. And, Bert, you never take for granted getting in the NCAA tournament. I mean, it's when you don't make it, it's really a letdown, and when you do, it's so much fun.
Oh, it's great. It's great action. March Madness, baby.
There you go. We've got Music City Madness going on this weekend, though. Tennessee trying to take care of that business. 3-point game, 39-36. Bert, again, Texas, they just hang around, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Mark's really done a nice job for them, getting to the basket.
Tennessee has held Trey Johnson to just 5 points, and all 5 of those points have been on tough shots, 2 of them, a 3 and a baseline 2. Mark, top of the key. He's been the difference maker for Texas, running the show. Mark. Now he threw it away that time as he tried to flip a pass underneath, underhand, and that was a turnover. Tennessee picks it off. Milicic lines up and puts up a 3, no good. Akpara, a one-handed rebound, throws it out to Meshack. 40 seconds to go in the first half. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Meshack, top of the circle, hands it to Lanier. 9 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds. Lanier goes one-on-one, gets right around Kent to the basket, and scores with the left hand.
Great move by Chaz.
19 first half points for Lanier.
With the left.
That's a pretty shot. 41-36 Tennessee. Mark had a turnover his last trip down. They want to take the last shot of the half. 8 seconds to go. Mark, top of the key. Wants to get to that left hand when he can. Drives against Meshack in the lane. Pulls up, a little fall away. Shot is good.
Wow.
And that's the end of the half.
Tremendous shot,
Mark. Wow. He got where he wanted to in the lane. And with 1 second on the clock, hit about a fall away 8-footer. And that pulls Texas back to within 3. Really a tremendous first half of basketball. And at halftime here in Nashville in the SEC quarterfinals, Tennessee Volunteers lead the Texas Longhorns 41-38. Halftime scores and stats coming up next. This is Tennessee basketball on the Vol Network.
I'll always remember our family vacations in the beautiful Smoky Mountains. We'd rent a cabin, Dad would take us hiking, whitewater rafting, or horseback riding. I really enjoy making this tradition a part of my children's lives.
With over 2,000 cabins, campgrounds, and bed and breakfast to choose from, Visit My Smokies is the only site you need to plan your Smoky Mountain getaway. Visit MySmokies.com. Come home to the Smokies and make vacation memories that will last a lifetime.
Hey folks, it's Greg at Rusty Wallace Toyota, and I've got some great news. Spring's here, flowers are blooming, and you'll save big on your new Toyota. Make your best deal on a Camry Hybrid or a Tacoma 4x4 truck, plus get 4.99 financing for 60 months. Need a full-size truck? Choose Tundra 4x4 and get a great deal plus $3,000 cash. All our new Toyotas come with Rusty's exclusive 200,000-mile warranty. Spring forward to a great deal. Come see us today, Rusty Wallace Toyota in Morristown. You'll love what you drive.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Tell Google to play 107.7 WIVK.
Really good first half of basketball here in Nashville as the Tennessee Volunteers lead Texas 41-38. Bert, the big story for Tennessee in the first half, 19 points for Chaz Lanier.
8 of 11, Bob. 2 for 3 from the three-point line. He's led them all the way from start to the end of the half. 19 points. Their defense really focused on him. Other people had some openings, but he was lights out. And we also got 8 offensive rebounds, which was big. We got 11 points off turnovers, 13 second-chance points. That's the difference in the game.
And the other thing that Tennessee's done really well, limited Trey Johnson, the leading scorer in the league. He's only gotten off 3 shots. He has 5 points in the first half. Texas struggles when he doesn't score, but Tremont Mark has done a great job for them. 8 points in the first half, and he's been hard to stay in front of.
Yeah, he's been tough. He starts out front. He's a lefty. He's tough to guard. He can go either way, and he got to the rim a couple times. Then he's kicked it out for the open jumper. But they have done a good job on Trey Johnson. You see how good he is. His 2 opportunities, he's made 2 very difficult shots. Mashak's done a good job keeping the ball away from him.
3-point game at halftime. Our score here in the second quarterfinal matchup in this SEC tournament. It's Tennessee leading Texas 41-38.
You're listening to college basketball's most complete network coverage, University of Tennessee basketball on the Vol Network, with network host John Wilkerson and featuring Bert Bertelkamp and Bob Kessling.
Sponsored by Ford. Visit your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of the Tennessee Volunteers.
By First Horizon Bank. Big bank strength, small bank savvy. The official bank of the Vols.
By Axel Logistics. Build your empire.
By Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. Complete coverage for every phase of life.
By the natural gas utilities and pipeline companies in Tennessee.
Natural gas.
By Serve Pro, the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration across Big Orange Country.
And by Twisted Tea, the original hard iced tea with a twist of lemon. Keep it twisted, Tennessee. Distributed across Tennessee by Cherokee Distributing.
Back in 30 seconds.
Tennessee basketball on 107.7 WIVK is brought to you by The Gathering Church, Volunteer Toyota Dealers, Enrichment Federal Credit Union, Tennessee Roofing Specialists, Be the Younger You, Covenant Health, Sevier Heights, Beatty Chevrolet, Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union, Food City, Quality Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. Visit My Smokies, Lazy Days RV, and by First Watch, the Daytime Cafe, and Gaddy's Pizza.
A hot start by Tennessee and Chaz Lanier, but 13th seed Texas hanging tough in Nashville. Tennessee 41, Texas 38, your halftime score at Bridgestone Arena. Back at the Big Orange scoreboard, I'm Bobby Rader. A win today puts Tennessee into the first of the 2 semifinal round games on Saturday as they take on Auburn, which held off Ole Miss in the opener today, 62-57. Game time will be 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central. Vol Network coverage at 12:30 Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Central for Tennessee and Auburn. That pending a Big Orange win today. We're at the half. It's Tennessee 41, Texas 38.
You're tuned in to the Ford F-150 Highlight Show. Go Vols!
Bob, when you talk about all-time bests, you gotta talk about Ford F-150.
F-150 is clutch in big moments.
Power, smart tech, outstanding capability.
That's why it's the best full-size pickup in Tennessee.
Ford F-150 is a slam dunk.
For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of the Volunteers.
Based on S&P Global Mobility Total U.S. New Vehicle Registrations for the standard full-size pickup segment RYTD April 2024.
What's better than a Tennessee Vols game day? A Big Orange game day with Truly Hard Seltzer. From backyards to box seats, Truly Hard Seltzer's winning blend of refreshing flavor and endless variety will take your game to the next level. At only 100 calories and 22 different flavors, including fan favorites like wild berry and strawberry lemonade, there's something for everyone. No one is just one flavor. Live Truly. Find it near you at trulyhardseltzer.com. Truly Hard Seltzer Beverage Company, Boston, Mass. Please drink responsibly.
Huh, that's a $10 bill.
Finding a $10 bill on the couch is a win.
And another one. And another one. And another
Finding
one.
100 $10 bills? Now that's a multiplayer win.
Honey, this couch is like an ATM. Go check the one in the bonus room.
Multiply your win again and again with a Multiplier Instant Games. Play today to multiply your win 10, 20, 50, 100, or even 200 times for the chance at a $1 million top prize. The Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Whew, that's good. Yeehaw Brewing Company is the exclusive craft beer of the Vols. Founded by UT alumni, we've created an experience that feels just like home. And as the official watch party for Tennessee athletics, our tap rooms make the best place to cheer on the Vols. Visit yeehawbrewing.com to find a location or beer near you. Yeehaw, go Vols.
It's time to join Farm Bureau Insurance for a drive around the SEC, proudly covering over 2 million homes, autos, and small businesses across the state. Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee, Tennessee's insurance company, and the official insurance of the Vols.
At the half, Tennessee leads Texas 41-38 at Bridgestone Arena. The tournament began on Wednesday with wins by Arkansas, Texas, Mississippi State, and Oklahoma. On Thursday in the second round, Ole Miss advanced with a win over Arkansas. Texas playing today after their double overtime win over A&M, 94-89. Missouri beat Mississippi State 85-73, and Kentucky in the final game last night, 85-84 over Oklahoma. Earlier today, Auburn a winner over Ole Miss 62-57. Later tonight, Florida and Missouri will tip at 7 Eastern, followed 25 minutes after the conclusion by Kentucky and Alabama. It is halftime at Bridgestone Arena. Tennessee leads Texas 41-38 as you listen to Tennessee basketball on the Vol Network.
Maximize your commercial property's income potential and let NAI COLA RM Moore manage your property. From office, retail, industrial, multifamily, and even residential property, NAI knows how to maximize long-term occupancy, lower operational cost, and provides the best staff maintenance services. They manage just under 4 million square feet of property and are ready to manage yours. Call 865-531-6400 and put NAI COLA RM Moore to work for you. Online at colamore.com.
Nothing makes sports better than mouth-watering food. Drive down Sutherland Avenue or Lovell Road. Pull over to that fresh, amazing smell coming from Gus's world-famous fried chicken, and you'll find that out for a fact. Gus's still fries chicken the way it was meant to be, using their proprietary 50-year-old recipe out of Mason, Tennessee. It's so good that GQ magazine named Gus's one of the top 10 meals worth flying for in the U.S. If you love fried chicken, and what Vol fan doesn't, you have to try Gus's world-famous fried chicken. Game day packs and catering available. Open 7 days a week.
Tennessee is Jordan Davis on the flagship station for the Tennessee Volunteers, 107.7 WIVK.
Halftime in Nashville, Tennessee leads Texas 41-38. Let's check those halftime stats. Back to Bridgestone Arena. The Vol Network's Vince Ferrara.
Thank you very much, Bobby Rader. Let's take a look at those halftime stats. Tennessee shot 15 of 32 from the floor in the first half at 47%. 3 of 14 from beyond the three-point line at 21%. 8 of 11 from the charity stripe at 73%. 16 first-half rebounds for the Volunteers. 8 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 steals, and 4 blocks. Texas shot 15 of 27 from the floor in the first half at 56%. 4 of 8 from beyond the three-point arc at 50%. 4 of 4, a perfect 100% from the free throw line. 13 first-half rebounds for the Longhorns, 6 assists, 5 turnovers, 1 steal, and 1 block. Leading scorer for Tennessee, leading scorer in the game. Chaz Lanier, 19 points in the first half, 8 of 11 from the floor, 2 of 3 from beyond the three-point line, 1 of 3 from the free throw line as well. Chaz Lanier led the way for the Vols with 19. Leading rebounders for the Volunteers, Igor Milicic Jr. and Jemai Mashak had 4 boards apiece. Leading scorer for Texas, Tremont Mark, 8 points. Caden Shedrick led the way on the glass for Texas with 3 rebounds in the first half. Other scorers for Texas, Shedrick had 4. Kaluma with 5, Pope 7, Trey Johnson, their leading scorer with on the season, has 5 points. Weaver with 3, Pryor, Onyema, and Larry played but did not score. Kent with 6. Other scorers for Tennessee, Igor Milicic Jr. with 6 points to go with his 4 rebounds. Felix Okparo, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Chaz Lanier did not have a board to go with his 19 points. Zakai Ziegler did not score in the first half or have a rebound, did have 3 assists. Jemai Mashak, 8 points to go with his 4 rebounds, also had 4 assists. Jordan Gainey, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Darling Stone DeBar did not score, had 1 rebound. Same thing for Cade Phillips, no points, 1 rebound. Other stats, points off turnovers, Tennessee outscoring Texas 11-8. Second chance points, Vols 13-5, and fast break points 4-0 Tennessee. Once again, at the half, Tennessee 41, Texas 38. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on the Vol Radio Network.
A farm, a family, and a tradition of premium fresh sausage that's lasted almost a century. Using only the freshest ingredients and finest cuts of meat for flavor that is locked in instantly. Each bite of Swaggerty's Farm sausage transports you back to a warm, cozy southern kitchen, leaving you satisfied and ready to take on the day. Swaggerty's Farm, quite possibly the best tasting sausage in America. Look for it at your local retailers today.
Breakfast, brunch, and lunch. Go ahead, name a more iconic trio. We'll wait with the door open and the coffee brewing. Because at First Watch, we're serving up all your brunch favorites and the best of the season, made to order every day from 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Whether or not you start at the crack of dawn with us, we'll leave that up to you. Come visit us in your neighborhood or order online at firstwatch.com and on our app. First Watch. Yeah, it's fresh.
The Frog Station. 107.7 WIVK.
Halftime at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. Tennessee leads Texas 41-38. Back at the Big Orange scoreboard, I'm Bobby Rader. 37 games today. Let's get to the finals. Michigan State over Oregon in the Big Ten opener today. 74-64 the final score. UCLA and Wisconsin, it is an 86-65 lead by Wisconsin over UCLA. They are late in the second half. Memphis defeats Wichita State 83-80, and Liberty a winner over Kennesaw State 81-79. VCU beats St. Bonaventure 76-59 the final, and Loyola over St. Louis 72-64. 41-38 Tennessee over Texas. The second half next as you listen to the Vol Network.
Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars. But Fleet Tire has the new Michelin Defender 2 tire that's designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. Say goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Visit Fleet Tire to find the right Michelin tire for whatever you drive. And get a premium tire with premium service at Fleet Tire. Exit 1B off 275 on East Woodland Avenue.
Time is a funny thing. Sometimes you want to pause it, reverse it, or even speed it up. But all time is precious. And at East Tennessee Children's Hospital, we value your time. That's why we have 4 convenient urgent care locations in Knoxville, Alcoa, Powell, and Sevierville, staffed with pediatric experts available nights and weekends. Save time when your child needs immediate care with East Tennessee Children's Hospital Urgent Care.
Listen live at WIVK.com.
"20 minutes to the SEC Semifinals for one of these two teams, Tennessee and Texas. We get set for the second half here at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville in the SEC quarterfinals with Tennessee leading 41-38. Bob Kessling, Bert Bertelkamp back with you. Bert, great first half. Tennessee, I thought, played really well, but they're just up by 3.
Well, they're going to have to pick up their defense. They allowed Texas to shoot almost 56% from the field, and that's unacceptable for Coach Barnes. I look for their defense to be a lot stronger here in the second half.
Tennessee will get the ball first. Texas trying to win 3 straight games in this SEC tournament, as they've got already wins over Vanderbilt and Texas A&M. Somebody's got to bring the ball in bounds, and Chaz Lanier says, I'll do it. So Tennessee lines up 4 at midcourt, and Lanier going to throw it into Zakai Ziegler, and away we go. Ziegler in front court, goes top of the key. Ziegler making a move. against Trey Johnson. Goes all the way through, kicks it off in the corner to Milicic through the lane. And then back out front to Meshack.
Tremont Mark is not doing anything but face guarding Lanier everywhere.
Ziegler gets to the basket and lays it up and in against Johnson.
He'll make a statement here in the second half. He didn't have much of a first half with the 2 fouls.
He didn't score in the first half. That's his first bucket of the game. Here's Johnson. Meshack right in his shadow everywhere he goes. Johnson trying to make a move. Shoves off, doesn't get a call. He gives the ball up. Shadrick back to Johnson. He's double teamed. Johnson working on Meshack. Drives into the baseline. Fakes. Goes up. Tough shot. Off the glass. Good.
Wow.
He's a scorer.
That showed me something. When you take Meshack like that, that's pretty strong.
Yep. 43-40. Tennessee by 3. Ziegler into a double team. Kicks it off to Meshack. Meshack gives it off to Milicic and brings it back out front to Ziegler between the circles. Ziegler on his dribble, working against Pope. Drives him in the lane. In traffic, puts up a little floater. Good.
Wow.
Vaulted backwards.
Great shot by Ziegler.
He just flipped it up and in. He's got 2 baskets this half after not scoring at all in the first. 45-40. Tennessee by 5. Ziegler making things happen here early. Mark turns the corner. Kicks it off in the corner. Kaluma fires up a 3. Good. It won't count. There was a collision before that pass as a foul's going to be called. Let's see who they called it on. Ziegler went crashing into Mark. Don Daly goes over.
I think they must be Igor.
And they're going to look at that last play. So the foul, they called it on Milicic, but now they're going to go to the monitor to see if there was anything extra involved in that play. 45-40. Tennessee up by 5. Hey, fans this season, enjoy and celebrate with the great refreshing beverages that support University of Tennessee Athletics. Light and crisp, truly hard seltzer. Twisted tea, real brewed iced tea with a twist of lemon. Coors Light, choose chill. Dos Equis, go for Dokes.
Baseline.
Let me finish. Coors Light, choose chill. Dos Equis, go for Dos. And the brand new Vol Lager from Yeehaw Brewing Company, distributed across the Volunteer State by Cherokee Distributing. Remember, celebrate responsibly, and 21 means 21. 45-40 Tennessee. And so they say it's not a shooting foul. It'll be a common foul. And Texas will have the ball under the goal. Bert, I wasn't sure what they were reviewing. Whether or not,
I'm not sure either.
Mark gets the inbounds play. Gives to Johnson. Meshack right with him. Johnson whips a pass inside. Knocked away. Milicic steals. He tried to throw that cross court. Milicic saw it coming and was able to deflect it and get the steal. Tennessee with the ball.
It's a rookie mistake.
Ziegler top of the key.
He'll hit that.
Ziegler working on Johnson. Stutter steps. Bounce pass. Meshack goes in. Puts it up. Missed it. Shedrick made him change the shot, and Texas comes back the other way. Mark in front court. Tennessee's up by 5. Texas has the ball 2 minutes in second half. Mark gets around Ziegler, goes to the basket, throws up a wild shot, no good. Milicic rebounds, and Tennessee pushes it the other way. Ziegler drives, gets in the lane, bounce pass. Meshack, reverse layup, good, going left to right.
Ziegler made that play. Great bounce pass.
Tennessee now leads by 7, 47-40.
Texas looks a little tired, I think.
Matches Tennessee's biggest lead, 7 points. Mark picks up his dribble at midcourt. Ziegler's all over him. They hand the ball back to Kaluma. Kaluma drives against Milicic. Gets in the lane on the right block. Turns, puts it off the glass, and scores.
Wow, tough shot.
Boy, he's a tough player. 7 points for him. 47-42. Tennessee by 5. Ziegler at the top of the key. 3 minutes in second half. Ziegler one-on-one against Johnson. He's going to try and take the rookie to school. Drives him, gets in the lane, and draws a foul as Pope came over and bumped him. And that's going to send Ziegler to the line. I tell you what, Ziegler looks much more assertive here in the second half.
He really does. He's gotten really good at drawing those fouls in the lane, too.
And so Ziegler will shoot 2 free throws. 80% free throw shooter this year. Really improved in that aspect of his game, and he fires and hits. Bert, it's important to have a point guard that can shoot free throws in tournament play.
No doubt.
Because they'll get there a lot. Ziegler's got another one coming. Second free throw on the way is good. 6 points for Zakai Ziegler. Tennessee again leads by 7, 49-42. Full court press. They get the ball in bounds to Kaluma. Kaluma hands it back to Mark. And Mark comes across midcourt. Mark with Ziegler right on him. Mark drops it off to Kaluma. Top of the key, a three on the way. That's way off the mark. Rebound inside. Trey Johnson is going to be held by Meshack.
Yeah, Meshack.
Meshack holding Johnson. That'll be Meshack's first foul. Bertie plays so hard and is involved in everything, and that's his first foul. Second team foul on Tennessee this half. Texas has one team foul. Johnson to throw it in. He's not been much of a factor so far in the game. Trying to get it in, finally does to Mark. Back to Johnson in the corner. Akpar has got him. Let's see if he takes him one-on-one. Johnson backs him out. Crosses over. Spins baseline. Fakes. Fall-away jumper. Draws a foul. Missed the shot, but Akpara fouled him. Went for the head fake. Second foul on Akpara.
Second or third? It's third.
Well, as it is, you're right. It is his third foul. So now Rick Barnes has the decision to make. Akpar has been very active around the rim.
Cade's coming in.
Johnson hits the free throw. He'll have another one. He was in double figures 27 of his first 28 games. Scored 39 points in a game this year against Arkansas. 32 against Kentucky. 30 against Texas A&M. 26 against Tennessee. Second free throw was good. He's just a scorer, Bert.
Yeah, he is. He's got the complete offensive game.
Had 19 in a game against Vanderbilt, and then 20 points against Texas A&M in this tournament.
He can't guard Ziegler, though.
Nope. Ziegler makes a move on him. Goes baseline, and he lost the ball out of bounds. Ziegler lost the handle. You don't see that very often. Driving to the basket. So Texas gets the ball back, and they're down by 5. Johnson gets the ball into Julian Larry, who just came into the game. Their other point guard. Larry kicks it off to Kaluma. Working on Milicic. Gets in the lane, can't get a shot off. Kaluma now spins, fakes. Now he fires. Follow-away jumper, rolls off. Meshack snaps off the rebound, and Tennessee pushes the other way. Phillips into the game now for Akpara. We're under 16 minutes to play, and Tennessee up by 5, 49-44. Meshack between the circles. Gives to Lanier.
Grabbed his shirt.
Yeah, Weaver grabbed his shirt coming off that pick. Right now, let's take a chance to pause 10 seconds. Well, we'll take a timeout first. 15:39 to go in the game. Timeout here at Bridgestone Arena as Tennessee leads Texas 49-44.
Tennesseans are concerned about inflation. But did you know natural gas is still the most affordable way to heat your home, dry your clothes, and cook your food? There's something special about natural gas. Warmth, comfort, and economy. Plenty of hot water. Always reliable performance. That's why Tennessee is powered by natural gas. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. Natural gas.
Whether you prefer the connections of a small classroom or energy of an SEC school, the University of Tennessee system has the campus for you. I'm Randy Boyd, president of the UT system, inviting you to explore our 5 unique campuses in Knoxville, Chattanooga, Pulaski, Martin, and Memphis. With scholarships like the UT Promise, nearly half of our students graduate debt-free, making a UT education attainable for every Tennessee family. Start your journey at findyourut.com. 5 campuses, 1 just for you.
This is Coach Rick Barnes. In basketball and life, you need a solid defense to protect what matters most. That's where Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee comes in. With a commitment to fast, personal service, and local agents who feel like family, Farm Bureau Insurance ensures you're never facing life challenges alone. Score peace of mind with Farm Bureau Insurance, the official insurance of the Vols. They're more than just an insurance company, they're your line of defense. Get a free quote at FBITN.com.
What's better than a Tennessee Vols game day? A Big Orange game day with Truly Hard Seltzer. From backyards to box seats, Truly Hard Seltzer's winning blend of refreshing flavor and endless variety will take your game to the next level. At only 100 calories and 22 different flavors, including fan favorites like wild berry and strawberry lemonade, there's something for everyone. No one is just one flavor. Live Truly. Find it near you at trulyhardseltzer.com. Truly Hard Seltzer Beverage Company, Boston, Mass. Please drink responsibly.
This is the Vol Network, and you're tuned in to Tennessee basketball at the SEC Basketball Tournament.
49-44. Tennessee leads Texas by 5 with 15:39 to go. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Produced by Learfield. This is the Vol Network.
Your home for the Vols.
107.7 WIVK FM, Knoxville.
A Cumulus Media station.
WIVK.
Bob Kessling and Bert Bertelkamp with you with 15:39 to go in this one. Bert, this has been a good one, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. Both teams are playing well. Tennessee's 3 for 4 here in the second half from the field. Ziegler mostly. Lanier, they've done a good job containing him here in the second half. Tennessee's doing a good job on the glass, especially the offensive glass. But both teams are shooting the ball pretty well.
Zakai Ziegler, 4 assists, now the all-time single-season leader. It's a lot of assists, over 200.
A lot of them. He's been a very productive player for Tennessee.
Still work to do in this one. 15:39 to go. And, Bert, Texas isn't going to go quietly in this one.
No, they're going to fight. They fought hard to get here. They're going to keep fighting. We got to keep our defense up.
Tennessee to bring it in. Let's see what Coach Barnes has drawn up during the timeout. Akpar on the bench now with 3 fouls. And Ziegler to trigger it under the goal. Ziegler looks, lobs away out front to Meshack. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Ziegler comes back to get it. He'll run the show. Ziegler with Trey Johnson on him. That's been a challenge for Johnson. Ziegler cross court. Milicic, top of the key, drives all the way to the basket, lays it up and in.
Great play by Igor. They came out on him. He went right to the rim.
51-44. You got to respect his three-point shooting, and then he puts it on the floor and gets to the rim.
Exactly.
Kaluma gets it top of the key for Texas. Mark is coming back into the game. There's a lob pass in the corner to Larry. Larry works on Meshack in the lane. Fakes. Can't get a shot off. Kicks it up. And it's stolen by Milicic. Good steal by Milicic. Milicic fires the ball to Ziegler on the corner to Gainey. Gainey on the right wing. Brings it back out front. Sets it up. 51-44. Tennessee by 7. Gainey, top of the key. Gainey. Probing, looking, now drives, gets around Johnson to the baseline, has his shot blocked by Kaluma. Here comes Texas running it the other way. Julian Larry goes right to the basket, lays it up, no good, and Phillips draws the foul. Larry can scoot a little bit,
Yeah, he's quick.
So Larry will go to the line to shoot. He's an 83% free throw shooter.
Made a couple big ones yesterday.
Sure did. 4th foul on Tennessee this half. And Julian Larry. He'll have a couple of throws. Hadn't scored yet in the game. Larry's first free throw is good. Bert, we talked about games. This is his 162nd game in college basketball.
That's amazing.
Transfer from Indiana State. Out of Frisco, Texas.
Well, there's so many guys playing 5 years now.
Yeah, some 6. Larry, another one. Missed that one. Ball tipped out and goes to Ziegler. Tennessee's got it, leading by 6. 51-45. Coach Barnes calling out the play, and Ziegler has it top of the key to Milicic. Milicic back to Lanier. Lanier picks up his dribble, fires a pass to Phillips. He fakes, then he slams it with 2 hands.
We're taking it to them. They're going to call timeout.
Texas got to take a time as Tennessee's open up a 10-point lead. Timeout in Nashville at the SEC Tournament. 13:47 remaining in the game. With timeout, our score is Tennessee 55, Texas 45. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee basketball on the Vol Network.
Do you want to do more like when you were younger and live longer on your terms? Then you need to call 865-498-3000 and set up your free consultation with Be the Younger You. Spring into a lighter and younger you with 20% off. Talk to one of their weight loss experts and start losing fast with Be the Younger You. Visit BeTheYoungerYou.com. Receive 20% off the month of March and get your life back. BeTheYoungerYou.com.
Results may vary.
This has been a paid advertisement.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota, like the best-selling Toyota Camry. It's all hybrid all the time with available all-wheel drive. Now through March 31st, get 4.99 APR financing on any new Camry. Or lease a Camry LE from just $299 a month for 36 months with $32.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS, tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Does life feel heavy sometimes? Lay your burden down and give it to God. The Gathering Church is a community of believers who are not here to fix you, but to help you receive the love that God wants you to have. It's never too late. Jesus still saves, heals, delivers, prospers, and He cares for you. Prayer service at 9:30 a.m., teaching at 10:30. Visit online at thegatheringfamily.com, or better yet, come in person. All are welcome at The Gathering. You're not alone. You can make this place your home.
Hey, East Tennessee, it's Scotty McCreery on the flagship station for the Tennessee Volunteers, WIVK.
Hey fans, Tennessee Athletics invites younger Vols to Kids Day Out. This new program will provide exclusive year-round access to select UT games and sporting events. To learn more about Kids Day Out, visit utsports.com. Presented by the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, celebrating 75 years as the orthopedic surgeons for the UT Athletics Department. Bob Kessling along with Bert Bertelkamp. Glenn Thaxton is producing. Tim Berry engineering. Dave Jeffries, as usual, post at Master Control. Bobby Rader filling in for John Wilkerson. John's got a big baseball series this weekend as Tennessee opens up SEC play against the Florida Gators. So we invite you to join him on many of these Vol Network stations. 13:47 to go. Bert, one thing in the last couple of minutes. I think Tennessee's defense is wearing on Texas.
Yep.
And I think Texas is really worn out.
I think they're running out of gas. You're right. And Ziegler's really stepped up here in the second half. He's 3 for 4, got 8 points, 4 assists, and he's really controlling the tempo of the game on the offensive end. But you're right, our defense has bothered them. They haven't gotten many good looks. They've turned the ball over. They're up to 8 turnovers. We've got 13 points off those turnovers, and we got 13 second chance points. So we're quicker to the ball.
So, again, it's Tennessee's guards, and we've talked about them before the game, how disruptive they are on defense, because Trey Johnson has not been a factor in this game at all. They can't get him looks, can't get him shots.
Yeah, Meshack's all over him. He's 3 for 4. He's only taken 4 shots, and he can't even catch the ball because Meshack's all over him. And he's a heck of an offensive player once he gets it, but it's a tough job going against Meshack.
Yeah, Johnson averaging 20 points a game. So Texas, after the timeout, they have 2 left. And Texas will have it 94 feet away, trailing Tennessee by 10, 55-45. Texas can't get it in. Finally did it to Johnson.
Wow, that
was a long
that was 6 or 7 seconds.
Pope across midcourt. Pope, Ziegler, right in his tracks. Now to Johnson. Gainey's got him this time. Kent pops out high, gives it to Mark. Mark backs it out to the hash mark, down to Pope. They're still 40 feet away from the basket. They give to Johnson. Gainey switches out on him. Johnson pulls up, bombs away, missed it badly.
Bad
and the rebound
shot.
goes to Phillips. Well, he's just frustrated. Can't get any good looks. They'll give him 40-foot three-pointers all day, I would think.
Yep.
Lanier gives to Ziegler. Lanier hadn't scored this half. 13:05 to go. Tennessee up by 10. Ziegler, left side, There's a jumper by Lanier. He hits and he's fouled.
Right on time. Money.
21 for Lanier. Foul on the shot. He'll go to the line trying to complete a three-point play.
Tennessee's playing with a lot of confidence right now, a lot of energy.
And the foul was called on Mark. That'll be his second. Lanier gives Tennessee a 12-point lead, and Lanier will try and complete the three-point play. Free throw on the way. Good.
Usually when he makes one, he's good for 3 or 4 more.
No question. Lanier now at 22 points. We'll talk about scores. Johnson might be the leading scorer in the league, but not the best scorer on the floor today. That's Chaz Lanier. Mark picks up his dribble, gives it to Johnson. He's all at midcourt, and Gainey's right on him. Johnson trying to work on Gainey. Gainey knocks the ball away. Johnson gets it back. Bounce pass. Shedrick, he slams it.
That was nasty.
Yeah, that was over Milicic. Good pass that time by Johnson. 58-47, Tennessee. 12:20 to go. Gainey's got an open three, and he nails it.
Money.
Gainey with his first three-pointer of the game. He's got 7. Tennessee Bird now really starting to get good looks.
They're building the lead.
Mark across the line. Texas really looks like a tired basketball team right now. Shedrick drives down the lane, puts up a left-hand shot against Phillips and scores.
Shedrick's come alive here in the last couple possessions.
Now he's got 8. 61-49. Gainey again comes open, missed that one. Phillips taps it, and he comes back to Lanier, and Tennessee will reset.
Tennessee's quicker to the ball.
61-49. 11:40 to go. Here's a three by Lanier. That one's short. Phillips tips it, no good. And a foul going to be called. Phillips came flying in to tip it with one hand and got fouled on the play. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 when we come back. Under 12 break. 11:39 to go in the game. Second quarterfinal game today. Auburn's already in the semifinals. Tennessee trying to get there. With timeout, our score is Tennessee 61 and Texas 49. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee basketball on the Vol Network.
Hey, Ball Nation. Kirby Connell here. For 5 years, my coaches, teammates, and our incredible fans have helped shape my love for baseball in this city. Even through wins and losses for 5 years, Sevier Heights has helped shape the way I view church. So whether you bleed orange or you're new to Knoxville, if you're looking for a church that loves this city as much as I do, check out Sevier Heights on Alcoa Highway at 9:15 or 11 o'clock on Sunday mornings. And if you're a college student, swing by the Walk Sunday nights at 8. Find out more at sevierheights.org. Go Vols.
No matter where you are, you're never too far from real comfort and real food. That's real good. With 13 locations across East Tennessee, Aubrey's Restaurants has been serving up your delicious favorites for over 30 years. If you're taking the family out for dinner, we'll have all the steak, seafood, and salad to satisfy everyone in your hungry crew. Just pop in and watch the game with us. Come on in. Aubrey's has an extensive wine selection, lots of TVs, and a full bar. Order online anytime at aubreysrestaurant.com.
Attention UT fans, step up to the plate with Lazy Days RV. Our lineup features more than 400 new and pre-owned RVs. Whether you're looking to hit a home run with your dream RV or trade up for a bigger league, we've got the perfect pitch for you. With locations in Knoxville's Turkey Creek and Strawberry Plains, we're your home field for RV greatness. Don't strike out on this opportunity. Swing by today or visit lazydays.com. It's time to knock it out of the park with Lazy Days RV.
107.7 WIVK.
Back in the Big Orange scoreboard, I'm Bobby Rader. Big Ten update. Wisconsin leads UCLA 80-53, 5:54 left in the second. Game number 1, Michigan State over Oregon 74-64. Later, Illinois, Maryland, and Purdue and Michigan. And earlier today, Zakai Ziegler, he needed 4. He's got 6 assists so far. 234, a single-season program record, eclipsing Rodney Woods from 1974-75. Rodney was tossing the ball around Bob and Bert to folks like Bernard King and Ernie Grunfeld. So guys had some good guys to toss it around to as well.
Yeah, Rodney was special. And Bert, you were around when Rodney was playing. I mean, he was just tremendous. Oh, a great floor general.
Yeah, great player. Great player. He's a great passer, but he can score as well.
Yeah.
Excellent player.
And, of course, he's had a great career as a coach up in Kentucky. He's the guy. If you haven't seen the Chris Lofton special, It's tremendous that's on ESPN right now. And Rodney Woods really is the guy who got Tennessee to even sign.
Yeah.
He wasn't even recruited by Kentucky or Louisville.
Would he torch Rodney for 46 or something?
Yeah, something like, so you got to get this
you
guy.
You got to go to Tennessee, my man.
You know, we were on the Big Orange Caravan. I'll never forget it. Buzz Peterson and I were driving someplace back from one of the caravan stops, and Buzz got a phone call. And he said, okay, great. Oh, that's great. And was really ecstatic. He said, we got a shooter. We got a shooter. I said, who is it? Chris Lofton. Where's he from? He's from up in, I said, well, how come Kentucky didn't recruit him? He said, don't worry about it. Lofton's going to be great. And he was.
He certainly was.
He still is a great guy when you see him. Always great to have him come around. I wonder if he'll be sneaking down here to Nashville for the tournament. Phillips at the line. He was fouled, shoots, and gets his third point of the day. Phillips has struggled there this year, only 53%, but he looked good on that one. He's worked on him. He stays after practice and shoots a lot of free throws. Second one on the way. Missed that one. And the rebound goes to Mark. 62-49, Tennessee.
I have a feeling he'll shoot a few this offseason.
Yes, he will. Mark, top of the key for Texas. Ziegler just hounding him right now. Now to Shedrick. Back to Johnson. The ball knocked away by Gainey. Gets it back. Shedrick hands it back to Johnson. Johnson, he's got to go one-on-one every single move. Now Gainey steps in and fouls him. Bodied him up a little bit. Gainey picks up his first. 11:16 to go. 62-49 Tennessee. Ball's trying to get a rematch with the Auburn Tigers. Beat them during the regular season by 1 down at Auburn. Be a noon Nashville tip if Tennessee can advance. Johnson gets it. They're going to Johnson almost every time down, trying to get offense from him, but into a double team. Gainey's right on him. A follow-away jumper on the baseline, no good. Shedrick gets the rebound, and he's fouled by Milicic. They're just trying to get any offense out of Johnson, but he's having to go one-on-one against Meshack and Gainey and Ziegler. That ain't working very well.
No, it's not. It's taking him a lot of dribbles to get that shot off.
Yes. They're saying that was a shooting foul. Looked like Shedrick was rebounding that. But he'll step to the line and have 2 shots. I guess they're saying it was a controlled tip. Shedrick fires the free throw, and he finally missed one. Hit 10 straight yesterday. Hit a couple straight today, and he missed that one. He'll have his second shot. (62-49) Tennessee. Shedrick, second free throw, good. He's got 9 points. He's had a pretty good tournament, 9 against Vandy and 14 yesterday against Texas A&M. But his team trails Tennessee by 12, 62-50. Ziegler across the line for Tennessee, gives to Gainey. Gainey drives, gets in the lane, shut off, fires it over to Ziegler. He'll put up a 3 that bounces too far, and Phillips gets a rebound. Kicks it out to Meshack. They didn't reset the clock, 13 seconds on the shot clock. Good hustle that time by Phillips to get that offensive rebound. Ziegler, top of the key, crosses over against Johnson, goes to the basket,
wow,
and scores with a left hand.
Wow, he's going in with tall trees are, laid it in with his left.
That's 10 points for Ziegler, all in the second half. And Tennessee's lead is 14 now, 64-50. Texas really struggling to score against this Tennessee defense. Johnson gets it right side, drives against Ziegler. Step back, follow away, baseline rattles, no. Rebound goes to Lanier. Johnson just having a tough time getting open shots. Meshack gets it out front to Ziegler. 10 minutes exactly to go in the game. Ziegler, top of the key, drives, gets right around Johnson. Johnson fouled him, and Ziegler will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Can't stay in front of him.
Nope. The rookie's getting a little bit of a lesson here from the Tennessee veteran guards on both ends of the floor. Ziegler will have 2 shots. Bert, it has been amazing down the stretch here. Ziegler has had these halves where he hadn't scored at all in the first half, and then he takes over in the second half. Missed that free throw, and he'll go again.
Yeah, he's done it several games.
Yep. Had one game where he only scored 1 point, but Tennessee won the game. Second free throw by Ziegler is good. So he's got 11 second half points.
Tennessee's up 15, looking good.
65-50. Inbounds pass, almost stolen by Meshack, but he fouled Johnson. Meshack picks up his second foul. It'll be a 1-and-1, and Johnson will walk down to the other end. Tennessee, Burt defensively just does not give an inch.
Much better the second half.
So we'll walk to the other end to shoot. Texas, unless it will mount a huge comeback here, is going to be sitting on pins and needles on Selection Sunday. Did they do enough to get in? These 2 wins here in Nashville, is that enough after going 6-12 in conference play? Johnson shoots and hits. Bert, it used to be if you were under 500 in the league, forget about getting the tournament. But that's all changed. Now they look at your whole body of work. Johnson's second free throw was good. So he's worked at it. He's got 11 points. But it's been a struggle. 65-52, Tennessee. Balls have led from the outset. Gainey, top of the circle. Gainey backs it out near midcourt. Gainey keeps his dribble alive. Johnson switches out on him. Gainey gives it over to Ziegler. Ziegler drives against Mark. And a whistle and a bumping foul on Mark. That's his third. Can't stay in front of Ziegler.
No. Kind of feel sorry for him.
6th team foul on Texas. And so it'll be Tennessee basketball underneath. Bert, you see Texas's body language right now isn't very good.
Not good. Heads are down.
Ziegler looking to throw it in. Ziegler still looks. Fires the pass to Meshack in the corner. Meshack will get it out front to Gainey with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Gainey drives against Johnson. Can't get a shot off. Gives to Lanier. He'll bomb away long range short. Rebound
is Tennessee ball.
Out of bounds by Texas as Cade Phillips was battling underneath. As he was battling Kent underneath, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds. And Tennessee will have it in a fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock. 9:18 to go in the game. Tennessee leads 65-52. Ziegler to throw it in. Looks. Gives to Lanier on the baseline. Guarded by Weaver.
Shoot over him.
Backs him down. Whistle. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul.
That's an act.
Yep. Weaver flopped. And they call a foul on Chaz Lanier. He didn't say anything. Runs down to the other end. Acting job. And you hear the crowd reaction. Bert, these games are so physical, and a lot of things go by without getting called, and then something like that, it's just pretty frustrating.
Yeah, it is. It's inconsistent.
Kaluma gives to Mark by midcourt. Works on Ziegler. Drives him, gets to the basket, kicks it off underneath. A layup is good by Kent. Tell you what, Mark is strong with the ball, isn't he?
He is good. He's a good player.
65-54. Did Texas have another run? Can Tennessee hold them off and advance to the semifinals? There's a whistle, and a foul's going to be on Johnson as he pushed Meshack. I think Johnson's had just about enough of Meshack.
Yeah, he's hot.
Third foul on Johnson. Just shoved him. Meshack will go to the line. Meshack will do that to you. He'll get under your skin a little bit. He's just so aggressive. Meshack at the line. Johnson goes out. That's his 4th foul. Meshack out the line for Tennessee. It's 7th team foul on the Longhorns. Meshack fires the free throw and he hits. 11 points for Meshack. One of his best games, I think.
He's played great. Really has.
Meshack will try it again. Second free throw on the way, and good. 67-54 Tennessee. Texas trying to get it inbounds to Pope. Finally do. And Pope coming up on Ziegler. Gets it to Mark now between the circles. Texas trying to run its offense. Meshack and Ziegler have been so disruptive all day long. Mark just going to launch a three, top of the key, way off the mark. Kent goes high to get a rebound against Phillips. Goes in the lane, throws the shot up, and Phillips blocks it out of bounds.
Great block by Cade.
Phillips staying with it. Yep. Stayed on the ground and blocked the shot out of bounds. It'll be Texas ball with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Akpar is coming back into the game, and Cade Phillips will take a seat. He's really played well. Coach Barnes even gives a big hand as he comes off the floor.
He's done a great job. He has all year.
Yeah, he has. Took advantage of the fact that J.P. Estrella is out with that foot injury, and he has filled that role and then some. Really a good job this year by Cade Phillips. Texas has it top of the key. Kaluma in traffic, and there's Gainey holding him. Gainey picks up his second foul around the free throw line, and that will send Texas to the free throw line. Bert, kind of a free-flowing game in the first half. They're blowing the whistle a lot here in the second.
You're right.
Kaluma, 7 points. Kaluma scored over 1,600 points in his career.
He's been at a couple schools, too.
He has it.
Maybe 3.
K-State. And he misses the front end, and Akpara yanks off the rebound. 67-54. Tennessee with the ball and the lead. We'll go to 8 minutes on this possession. Ziegler, top of the key. Bounce pass inside intent from Meshack, but stolen away. And then Ziegler re-steals it on the outlet pass. Running back on the play, stolen. Now he throws it away again, and it's stolen by Weaver of Texas. Back and forth we go. Weaver kicks it off top of the key to Pope. Fakes, drives to the basket, goes up and scores.
Wow.
Acrobatic shot.
Tough finish by Pope.
67-56. Tennessee by 11. Bert, you don't want to get sloppy here.
No, you don't.
Texas can still make a run.
Plenty of time.
Ziegler fires it left side. Gainey down low. Akpara bobbled it, got it back, hooks it up from in front, missed it. Meshack follows. He missed, and then he got fouled. Meshack on the follow got pushed from behind, and he'll go to the line when we come back. That's going to take us to the under 8 break. 7:25 remaining in this one. Timeout. Tennessee leads Texas 67-56. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee basketball on the Vol Network.
Hello again. This is Matt White with White's Marble Works. As we begin 2025, our company begins our 155th year in business. That's right, 155 years providing stone products to East Tennessee. So if you're thinking of remodeling or building this year, trust your granite, marble, or quartz countertops to one of the oldest and most experienced businesses around. Give us a call today at 423-337-2138 to set up a consultation with one of our design specialists, or visit us online at whitesmarbleworks.com. White's Marbleworks, quality stone products since 1870.
It's basketball time in Tennessee, and Tennessee Roofing Specialist loves to support the Vols and UT fans, so they would like to offer you a 10% discount during basketball season. Tennessee Roofing Specialist is your local roofing expert, specializing in new construction, remodeling, and commercial roofing, and committed to providing outstanding service at a price that won't break the bank. So if you're looking for an affordable, reliable roofing company, visit TennesseeRoofingSpecialist.com for your free estimate today. Tennessee Roofing Specialist, your roof, their reputation.
John Wilkerson here, voice of UT Baseball, with Coach Tony Vitello talking about another hometown favorite, Food City. Their produce specialists work directly with farmers to get the freshest produce.
Talk about a home field advantage.
And it's the only place in town with the top quality certified Angus beef brand. Coach, the Vols look good, but how's your game at Food City?
My grocery game is unstoppable. Play ball! Food City, the official supermarket of UT Baseball.
107.7 WIVK.
Tennessee's outscored Texas in the second half, 26-18. Vols led at halftime, 41-38. Tennessee out-rebounding the Longhorns, 27-19. And Bert, Tennessee has 13 offensive rebounds, and that's second chance opportunities, and Tennessee's taking advantage of that as well.
Yeah, they've got 16 second chance points. Excellent job on the glass by Tennessee. They've done a nice job at the free throw line. They've shot a good percentage from the field, 50%. Not so hot from the three-point line, 21%, but they've been able to get to the rim a lot. And dribble penetration mostly by Ziegler. But they've been quicker to the ball. They play with more energy, and they're in better shape right now than Texas after playing the last 2 nights.
And they've really done it this half without Chaz Lanier. He had 19 points in the first half, was spectacular. He's only had 3 in the second half. He's got 22 for the game, which is great. The one thing about Lanier that I've always admired about his game, he doesn't really force things.
No.
If he's not open, he doesn't force up shots. He lets the offense come to him.
Yeah, you're right. He definitely does that, and he'll have a big half, and then he won't do much the second half. Of course, Texas is playing their focus, their whole defense on him now after what he did the first half. They're all over him. But he's a good player. You're right. He lets the game come to him. He's a veteran.
Yeah. Well, this team is really meshing together, and really they don't care who gets the credit. They just want to win.
That's exactly right.
And that's a good thing about a basketball team. That's what championship teams are made out of. Tennessee has outscored Texas in the paint 32-26. And as Bert mentioned, those 16 second chance points. Meshack has had a really good game. Season high 12 points. And he'll go to the line to shoot a couple more. Well, at least one more. He has a 1-and-1 coming up. 67-56 Tennessee. Vols led at halftime, 41-38. Free throw on the way by Meshack is short. He'll try it again. Biggest lead for Tennessee this half was 15 at 65-50. Meshack will try it again. Second one on the way. That one's good. He's got 13. And Tennessee leads 68-56. Full court pressure again by Tennessee. Pope will bring it across. And Ziegler's right there to greet him. Pope. Still dribbling out front. Fires it cross court to Mark. Mark's got Meshack on him. Mark drives with the left hand. Free throw line. Down the lane. Throws up a tough shot. Short. Meshack made him change the shot.
Excellent D.
68-56. And Tennessee walks it up as we go under 7.
They just take their time now. Look for the best shot.
Milicic, top of the circle. Gets the ball to Akpara. Back to Ziegler. Ziegler picks up his dribble. Fires it to Milicic in the corner. Meshack. Meshack gives to Milicic. 5 seconds in the shot clock. Milicic comes across the lane. Up and under with the left hand and scores.
Great move by Milicic. I bet his dad taught him that move.
He got on the lane and spun back left and had an easy layup. 70-56.
Talk to me, Igor.
There you go. Texas, they got heavy legs right now.
Yeah, they're dead.
Here's Kent out front to Mark. 6 minutes to go. Mark gives it to Weaver baseline. Goes all the way through. Kicks it off. Out front it goes to Pope again. Pope, bounce pass down low. Nice play and a catch and a tip in good by Weaver. I thought maybe they're going to wave it off for goaltending, but Weaver missed the shot and then he tipped it in. 5 points for him. 70-58. Tennessee by 12. Milicic gives to Lanier. Lanier double team, fires it back across to Milicic in the corner. Meshack. Meshack out on front to Ziegler. Against Texas's man-to-man. Ziegler drives, gets to the basket, throws up a shot. Good, and he's fouled. He took Pope right to the basket and threw it up and in. Pope fouled him, and Ziegler will go to the line trying to complete a three-point play. Ziegler has 13 second-half points.
He knew he was going to the basket when he had the ball way out at the top of the key.
Yep.
He put his head down and went right to the rim.
Zakai.
And he's gotten so much stronger throughout his career, and he's able to withstand that contact and make the shot.
Well, a lot of times he generates the contact.
Yeah, you're right.
Kind of throws his body into you, and then he finishes. But he's strong enough to do that. The free throw rolls off the rim, and Texas gets the rebound. 72-58. Texas fighting to stay alive, but running out of time with 5:21 to go. Pope gets around Ziegler, gets it down low. Shedrick lays it in, and he's fouled by Akpara. And that's 4. Shedrick has 11 points now. Shedrick will go to the line. 72-60, Tennessee. Shedrick with one shot. Shedrick, Holly Springs, North Carolina. Puts the shot up and hits it. Shedrick with 12. Shedrick closing in on 1,000 points in his career. 72-61 Tennessee. Milicic gives to Gainey on a switch. Gainey fires it cross court to Meshack. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Milicic top of the key. Gives to Ziegler right in front of Coach Barnes at the hash mark. Ziegler, one-on-one with Pope, pulls up, fires a three, and hits.
Money!
Man, what a half he's having. 16 points all in the second half. 75-61, a three-pointer by Zakai Ziegler. Pope, top of the key. So it was Lanier on fire in the first half. Ziegler this half, and Pope pulls back, launches a three that hits the rim, kicks over the backboard, and it's out of bounds to Tennessee. Kate Phillips coming back into the game, and Akpara will take a seat. So Ziegler was 16 second half points. None in the first half. Lanier had 19 in the first half, just 3 this half. So they're covering each other's back in the second half and helping Tennessee to this 14-point lead. Milicic hands it back to Gainey. Gainey out by midcourt, bumped, and
backcourt.
Yep, he foot hit the midcourt stripe. That's an over and back play. Ball goes back to Tennessee. To Texas.
It's kind of hard to see the half line out on the logo.
Yeah, it is. Texas will have it. Johnson comes back into the game. Inbounds pass, Shedrick. Goes to the rim, slams it with a vicious right hand.
Golly.
And he turns and barks a little bit. Slam that right on top of Phillips. 75-63. Tennessee by 12. 4 minutes to go exactly. Pass goes to Phillips, back to Ziegler. Alley-oop. Phillips has it knocked away from behind by Johnson. Here comes Texas. Johnson pulls up, throws the ball in the corner. Jump shot by Mark, bouncing, no good. Weaver gets the rebound inside, goes up against Phillips, and he gets fouled. Well, Texas got a little spark here. And now Weaver goes down, and he's hurt.
Yeah, he is.
He might have landed on his ankle.
Might be a cramp.
And they'll check on him. He's hobbling as he gets up to his feet. And we'll check on him with 3:43 to go, our final media break of the game. Timeout here in Nashville. With timeout at the SEC Tournament, our score is Tennessee 75 and Texas 63.
Hey, Vol Nation, it's Coach Rick Barnes. You know, each time I hear our fans singing Rocky Top, I'm reminded why it's great to be a Tennessee Volunteer. Out here, our blood runs orange and our passion for tradition runs deep. As the official pit stop of the Vols, Pilot is steeped in Tennessee tradition with a passion for the open road that stretches back more than half a century. That's why from I-40 to the Sweet 16, you can count on Pilot to make the journey unforgettable. See you out here.
Just over the mountain in North Carolina is a destination that takes entertainment to a higher elevation. Treat yourself to an unforgettable getaway in Cherokee, North Carolina. Enjoy resort accommodations, celebrity chef restaurants, world-class golf, exciting shows, shopping, and so much more. Book your stay at visitcherokeenc.com. And with Interstate 40 now open, it's even easier to get there. Take your entertainment to a higher elevation. Cherokee Resorts and Entertainment, official partner of the Tennessee Volunteers.
It's Big Orange basketball time. And as the official healthcare provider of the Vols, the University of Tennessee Medical Center is proud to serve you, UT athletes, and Vol fans living in East Tennessee. Like the Vols, we recognize the power of leadership and teamwork to achieve the best results. That's wisdom for your life and wisdom where you live. Visit wisdomnearme.com to find a location near you.
It's time to cheer on the Tennessee Volunteers with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth and at 5% alcohol. It's got the perfect kick to turn things up on game day. It's time to stock up for the season. Look for the bright yellow cans wherever you buy beer. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted. Please drink responsibly. Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio.
You are listening to the SEC Basketball Tournament on the Vol Network.
Fans at the conclusion of the game today will announce the Ball Network player of the game. Proud to salute Tennessee's student athletes. All right, Bert, tonight, Florida against Missouri. Who do you like?
Florida.
No question. Kentucky, Alabama.
Alabama.
I think you're right on both of those. And then, so Alabama, Florida. It could be Tennessee and Auburn. So according to your predictions, it'll be chalk. That's exactly the top 4 seeds will survive.
Yeah.
You know, it's really
4 great teams.
Yeah, really 4 really good teams. But it's hard to win 3 straight games. It's hard to win 4 games in a row.
No doubt.
Tournament.
It sure is.
Bert, you played on the 79 team that won 3 in a row to win that tournament down in Birmingham. And well, actually, did you
only
play
won
2? That's right. You played 2 games.
Yeah, we only won. We had a double bye, I guess.
That's right.
I can't remember how they did it, but I know Kentucky played. They played 3 games by the time we played them. We'd only played 1.
Yes. But you beat Kentucky in the championship.
But we don't talk about that now. We just talk about who won that game.
You got the ring to show for it.
That's right.
You show Kyle Macy the ring every once in a while if you see him. Well, good news. Weaver stays in the game. I thought the way he came down, maybe he had stepped on somebody's foot or his knee wobbled, but he pops back up. He would go to the line. Weaver's got 5 points. He's only a 56% free throw shooter, but he nails the first one. He didn't score against Vanderbilt, but had 10 points in the win against Texas A&M. 75-64, and he can cut it to a 10-point game, and he does. Weaver with 7 points now. 3:42 to go, 10-point Tennessee lead. 75-65. Tennessee will spread the floor, work a little clock with 3:34 remaining. Ziegler out by midcourt, and Rick Barnes decides to call a timeout. Coach Barnes takes a time with 3:28 remaining. He wants to get Chaz Lanier back into the game. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Ball Shop on campus has everything you need to support the Big Orange. 15,000 square feet in the store in the Student Union. The Ball Shop stocked with full official sideline gear from Nike, along with great apparel from brands like Champion, Volunteer Traditions, New Era, and Lululemon. You can't make it to campus? Shop online at utballshop.com. That's the Ball Shop, the official campus store of the University of Tennessee. Tomorrow, if Tennessee advances, it is a 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central Time start against the Auburn Tigers. Our broadcast here from Nashville will be at 12:30 Eastern, 11:30 Central Time. Tennessee's got to manage the last 3:28.
Yeah, I think they will. It's going to be a big game tomorrow for sure. Tennessee's played well so far. They got a 10-point lead. They just got to take it to the house. Be smart. Don't turn it over.
Yep. That's the advantage of having veteran guards.
Yeah, guards show up big in tournament play.
75-65. Tennessee with the ball inbounds. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ziegler being chased out front. Double team. Ziegler lobs across toward Lanier. Lanier fakes. Baseline. Pull-up jump shot is bouncing. No good. Phillips got the rebound. Tipped it out. Milicic saves it. And Tennessee will back it out and run more clock.
Yep. Burn 20 more seconds.
3 minutes to go in the game. Mark comes around Ziegler, pokes the ball away, but he fouled him. And Mark picks up the foul. You're not going to get the ball away from Ziegler.
No, you're not. Not without mugging him.
What a second half for Zakai Ziegler. 16 points after not scoring in the first half. Ziegler steps to the strike. Ziegler, season record holder now in assists as he misses the free throw, and also single season leader in steals as he passed Santiago Vescovi. Ziegler will go to the line and try and get the second free throw. Eyes it, fires it, hits that one. 17 points for Zakai. 76-65, and Tennessee keeps the press on. Texas gets it into Johnson. Johnson's been taking to school today a little bit, hasn't he?
He's ready to go home. He's had enough.
By these Tennessee guards. Everything's been a problem for him today, trying to get good looks. Pass left side goes to Kaluma. He drives in traffic, goes up, missed it, tip in, no good. It pops out, and then Milicic is fouled by Kaluma. Little frustration foul that time on Kaluma.
Milicic has 7 rebounds. He's done a good job today on the glass.
You know, I know we say this all the time, but he just doesn't get enough credit for what a good rebounder he is.
Yeah, he's a solid player.
Milicic goes to the line. He's got 10 points today. Milicic, first free throw is good. 77-65 Tennessee. Milicic will go again. Milicic fires the free throw, and that's good. You know, the other thing you don't realize about Milicic, he's second on the team in assists.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's got 65 coming into the game today. Yeah, you wouldn't have thought that. Johnson fires the ball left side to Mark. Mark trying to back down Ziegler. He gets around him, and Ziegler's offensive foul.
Yep.
As Mark hooked him.
Sure did.
So Mark, that should be his 5th foul. It is. And Mark fouls out with 8 points. Been a frustrating game for him. I mean, these Tennessee guards have made life miserable for the Longhorns today.
They sure have.
78-65, 2.5 minutes to go. Tennessee trying to get to 26 wins on the season. Volunteers bring it up. This is the 9th 25-win season in Tennessee history, and Rick Barnes has had 6 of those. Pretty remarkable, the success he has. Here's Ziegler driving against Pope, goes in, gets fouled again.
He's so quick going to the basket.
Yep.
He picks up so many fouls.
Foul is on Pope.
He's 4 for 7 today. He needs to make these 2.
Ziegler. Ziegler with 17 second-half points. Missed the free throw. We'll try another one. Ziegler leads his team in minutes played per game. Almost 34 per contest. Second free throw. He missed them both. And the rebound goes to Shadrick. 2 minutes to go. Tennessee leads 78-65. Pope across the line. Pope on the dribble. Right side. Kicks it off to Johnson. Meshack, again, right in his shorts. Johnson just fires a pass cross court to Kaluma. He just wanted to get rid of that ball.
Take the ball away from me.
Let somebody else deal with this guy, Meshack. Pope, top of the key, drives against Ziegler. There's a foul, pushing foul on Ziegler. That'll be his 3rd. Pope's pretty crafty, too, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's a good point guard.
1:43 remaining. Ziegler has 3 fouls. Milicic with 3. And Pope goes to the line. Pope playing, he's a transfer from Oregon State. He's playing his 98th college game. He shoots and hits the free throw. 10 points for him. He has the most points of any SEC player in a game this year. Had 42 against New Orleans early in the season. Wow. Pope will try another one. He's got 10 today. He's a junior. Second free throw is good. Got 11 points. He's had a good tournament. 3 games all in double figures.
The 2-2-1 press shouldn't be a problem.
78-67. Tennessee breaks the press. And now 90 seconds away from getting to the semifinals. Tennessee fans now stand and cheer. Good, solid performance today by Tennessee in this SEC tournament. Ziegler weaving his way, picks up his dribble, gives to Milicic in the lane. Milicic just throws an off-balance shot, no good. Phillips staying with it and runs down the rebound. He out-battled 2 Texas players for the ball. Phillips bounce pass Ziegler. Ziegler brings it back out. Milicic slipped and fell down over here in front of us. Gets back up. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Ziegler drives free throw lane and lost the ball. Paluma comes out of there with it. Weaver weaves his way through the Tennessee defense and throws up a left-hand runner. Good. Down the lane, and Texas will burn a timeout. 78-69. Texas is going to play this one to the final buzzer as the ball's leaded by 9. Bert, it's always good to get that first win in the any tournament out of the way. And Tennessee's been very businesslike today. I won't say they've been spectacular, but yet they've done what they've had to do, and they've taken advantage of the what Texas gave them today.
Well, they've been really strong the second half. They picked up their defense a couple notches and really kept Texas away from the basket. Texas hadn't even been able to get the ball in bounds. They made them work for everything, and that's smart. Texas was tired coming in after having playing 2 games in a row in a double overtime game. So Tennessee's really done business like's a good way to put it. But it's been Chaz Lanier the first half, Zakai Ziegler the second.
Well, I think one of the things, too, they have taken Trey Johnson. I mean, you can tell the whole defensive philosophy, don't let Trey Johnson go off today. Yeah. And he's gotten double figures with 11 points, but they have not been easy.
Yeah, don't let him get 25.
Yes.
And that's what they did.
52.9 seconds remaining.
He's only taken 7 shots.
Milicic trying to get it in bounds, does so to Gainey. Let's see if Texas fouls. Cross-court pass. Lanier, they're chasing him, and there's the foul. The foul by Kent. Now we'll send Chaz Lanier to the line. What a thrill it is for him. He's from Nashville, went to Ensworth, went down to North Florida to play, and now he's come back. Lanier fires the free throw, and he missed it.
You know, they get this out of their system.
I know it. You got to make free throws down the stretch. You know, when you look at Lanier, first 3 years at North Florida, under 10 points a game, just didn't really stand out. Then suddenly explodes that last year and gets up to 17 points a game. And now at Tennessee, what a dynamic scorer he's been.
Oh, yeah, he's All-American.
Yep. 23 points today for Chaz Lanier, and he'll take a seat. Tennessee's lead is 10. Pope across the line. 43 seconds to go. Pope behind the back. Step back. Throws up a 3, and Phillips took the head fake and fouls him. So that'll stop the clock and give Texas a chance to shoot 3 free throws. That would, if he makes them all 3, that makes it a 7-point game with 39.5 to go. Lanier's got to come back into the game now. Pope will step to the stripe. Last game for Lanier at 23 against South Carolina. He's matched that today. Pope at the line. Nails that free throw. His 12th point today. That makes it a 9-point lead. Pope will go again. Good again. 13 for him. Lanier back in, and Meshack takes a seat. Offense for defense.
Yep.
8-point lead. And Pope hits again. So Pope cuts the lead down to 79-72. Milicic gets the inbounds pass to Gainey. Gainey being fouled by Kent. And now we'll go to the line. He'll have 2 free throws. Will Jordan Gainey. So it's 7-point lead for Tennessee. And the ball's trying to seal it right here at the line. Gainey fires, hits. 8 points for Gainey. Birdie's really turned out to be a very solid 6th player off the bench.
He sure has. He's had a good year.
Second free throw is good by Gainey. That's 9 for him. Tennessee's lead back to 9. 81-72. 33 seconds to go in the game. Texas works it up with Pope. Pope dribbles in front of the Texas bench. Pulls up, launches a long 3. No good. Then 4 players crash into each other. It's a scrum, and they said it's a jump ball.
Good night.
And the owner of possession stays with Texas.
Weaver was all over their back.
There were 4 players that went after that ball, and they all came crashing down to the floor, and somehow they sorted out of that a jump ball. I'm not sure how they figured that out.
They couldn't figure it out, so they went jump.
Yeah, I guess that's it. 81-72. Texas to bring it in. Weaver gets the inbounds. 20 seconds to go in the game. Back to Johnson. Johnson with Meshack on him. Step back, long three. No good. Tip up there, no good. Ziegler claims the rebound with 10 seconds to go. Texas said don't foul, but Pope didn't hear it, and he crashes into Ziegler and picks up a foul.
Pope's playing to the buzzer.
Absolutely. Ziegler will step to the stripe. Ziegler, 17 points, all in the second half. 4 of 9 at the free throw stripe, though. Tennessee Bird has left some points at the free throw stripe.
They sure have.
22 of 33.
Ziegler's missed 4, I think.
Yep.
Maybe 5.
Ziegler shoots and gets that one to go. Yeah, he used 4 of 9 before that. 18 points for Zakai. 10-point lead for Tennessee. Second one, Ziegler, that's good. 19 points all second half for Zakai Ziegler. 83-72. Texas with 7 seconds to go. Gets the ball to Johnson. In the corner to Ken. His shot's blocked out of bounds by Milicic. Little exclamation point. Milicic.
Igor said, I didn't hear the buzzer.
No, Kent thought he had a wide open 3, and Milicic came flying through and swatted it out of bounds. Johnson has his pass, trying to get it in bounds from the corner. Swiped out of bounds by Meshack. Nothing easy. And there's 1.8 seconds remaining. Johnson looks, lobs the ball out, and it's stolen by Gainey, and that'll be the game. The Tennessee Volunteers have won over the Texas Longhorns, 83-72, and with the win, Tennessee advances to the semifinals coming up as they will take on the Auburn Tigers tomorrow at noon here in Nashville. Burt, what a solid performance. First half dominated by Chaz Lanier as Tennessee built up a 41-38 halftime advantage. Lanier had 19 points. Zakai Ziegler took over in the second half. Didn't score in the first, but he had 19 second half points. Tennessee just a really solid game, and especially solid defensively.
No doubt, Bob. And like you said, Lanier got us off to a great start. Ziegler brought us home, but excellent defense the whole game. Meshack was outstanding on both ends of the court. He did a super job on Trey Johnson, frustrated him all night long, and Tennessee took care of business, won the game.
I just was looking across the court. Coach Barnes went up and stopped Trey Johnson.